Yeah. Let's change that title there. So, yes. Hello Twitch. Hello. Today is the 20th of February, 2021, and it's 102 MST. A little bit later on this, but people are getting into it and everything. Today, the group has finished combat. Hopefully, won't be doing a lot of combat since they did that the last 2 sessions, 3 sessions. And they'll be doing other things. Maybe getting some other stuff, maybe being more interesting than just fighting, but we shall see. So, with that, let's delve right into it.
Path of Exile.
Hey,
This
hey, hey,
morning I got up a
hey.
little later,
Oh, Path of Exile. That's
and
that's the appropriate thing to come into hearing from you. Just
of course,
I turn it on. You're speaking. Oh yeah, Path of Exile. I was like, okay. I thought you were gonna talk about D4 for a second, but you know.
no, Diablo 4. Nah, they slaughtered Diablo 3, and I can't imagine Diablo 4 is going to be much better.
Everything that I've seen is indicating that it will be, but we'll see. We'll see. Like,
Well, it's fine as long as it's not pay to win kind of playing.
I don't
As soon
think
as
it
that happens, it's
will.
stupid.
Yeah, I don't think it will be pay to win because if it's an unorthodox new Blizzard development where it seems like they care about the source material. I know it's strange, but I wouldn't have expected that ever from Blizzard. But it seems like they do.
That's not possible.
I,
Not
I,
anymore.
I think they have one game that they're able to care about out of the entire.
Aliens took them over. They are not who they were.
Well, I
That's
know,
my
I
thoughts
know.
anyway.
It's it's not who they really are, but it's like they have these small little remnants of decency in whoever they were that are that do crop out here and there.
Because I remember I got Diablo 3 quite a while ago, and I was playing for a while and just got stupid. I
Oh,
was
it
just
was
like,
stupid.
this isn't really fun.
It was stupid.
And you
Um,
had to have like certain exact builds in order to do well. It's like there's no creativity anymore. You're kind of
well, you have to have certain exact
peg-holed
builds to do well
into,
in Poe.
well, end game, yes.
Yeah,
Not to get to the not to get to the end game, but to do the end game, yeah. But there's still far more variety in even the builds that do well. There's still far more variety than Diablo 3.
yeah. It's really hard to get what I find in fifth edition, where it's just like, hey, you didn't know what you were doing. Well, your character is okay. Maybe not the best, but the best is not ridiculously good compared to just someone who's meandering through. You still get rewarded for theory crafting and doing well, but it's not to that same extent. While like Poe or D3 or 3.5 D&D literally are all along the lines of, did you get your character planned out from level 1? Well, no, I didn't, but okay, so you can't play in game. Well, what do you mean? Well, the last quarter of the game is pretty much unplayable. You gotta start a new character. So,
Yeah, Path of Exile, you really want to know? Yeah, well,
yeah,
you
that's
just look at the stupid skill tree and you're like, okay, if there's not a plan, this is not going to work. You can tell by just looking at the
exactly,
tree going, whoa.
exactly, and
It's
and
fun, no.
and that's one thing that I've been talking to a lot of people about D&D 5e when they compare the different editions and other games is that like that is the one thing that it has where you can play, you can not know what you're doing, and you can be okay. You won't be the most optimal, of course, but you don't need to. You can enjoy the game for what it is. And that's something that a lot of them don't have. I mean, I think D4 will probably be more along the lines of you've still got to plan everything too. But from what I've seen so far, it seems like they're actually caring about their product for once, which is strange. But they're allowed one. They're allowed one product to care about every like 5 years. And
That's what it seems like.
yeah. Like they clear the last thing I think they cared about was probably StarCraft 2 and then Overwatch they just patched together and then they just threw it out there. And then since then, maybe it's time for them to give a little bit of a care towards another product. But
Yeah, we'll see. There's time.
yeah, it's looking good. There's tentative hope. For everything else, there's not. Apparently, oh my God. For Burning Crusade, WoW Classic, right? There was the ideas of, oh well, what could it be? Do we shift over our characters completely? Do we have one on Classic and one on Burning Crusade? And apparently at BlizzCon they
hmm
announced this: if you want, Your character can transfer from Classic to Burning Crusade or stay. Like, okay, that's cool. But if you pay, you could copy it to both. It's like, okay. And if you pay, you can get a level boost in Burning Crusade. It's like, well, great job, Blizzard. Great job.
Yep, that's what they do.
I
Hmm.
know Classic was fine. They just don't care about it. They're like, we'll release it in its original state, and then we won't care about that. If there's bots, they exist, whatever. So
Yeah, I gave up around September. No, I can't remember, but I played it maybe about 7 or 8 months. I was playing the old
oh,
WoW, and then after a while, it was just like, eh. Because it came down to the same thing after all. You're like, can't find a group. I'm playing on my own, and this gets really boring after a while because it becomes just a grind. And
yeah.
it's fun in how slow it is, but it's not fun in how slow it is sometimes.
Yeah, it has to have that
And there's certain
charm.
things you can't do without a group. Yeah.
And you should be able to get a group, but at the same point, if you go too slowly through the content, since everyone was blazing through, it's not accurately recreating the experience where there are just new people trickling in all the time. It's like, no, no, you had to blaze through to get to the end,
You know.
and then be done with it.
Yep, and that's what people did. Yeah, I know. Well, there's no mentality of like, enjoy it and slowly get to the end. Now it's everybody's played so many different games, especially because of COVID, that when something like that comes out, they just blaze their way through it, whether they know what they're doing or not. Get to the end and like, okay, now what do I do?
Yeah,
Because they just want to get to the end and then play.
yeah.
And that's like,
I feel
which
that.
is fine if you're with a group of people doing that. That's okay. But
hmm I feel that. I have some high hopes for D4. Not for Blizzard in general. I mean, they just stopped caring about StarCraft 2, which is the best game they have. So, meh.
I think they only cared about money for a very, very, very long
Oh
time.
yeah, since like 2008 when they were bought out, or it was 2008 or 2010, one of the two. When they were bought out by Activision,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
they've proved that. But yeah. Let's get back to the game. What happened to Faerina and Inoa? What's happening with them?
So, uh, Faerina is here. Inawa is up north, slaving away, making money for the family.
Oh, how's
So
she
we have her
doing?
in the salt.
Got a job. She's old enough.
Yeah, we have her in the salt mines. She'll builds character,
Character.
and also gives cancer, but builds character in the process.
He did say she was at a factory, so think of industrial times. It kind of fits.
That's right.
Wait, what is she actually doing?
Gibbon,
I didn't think she'd be old enough to have a part-time job.
oh yeah.
Really? Huh.
There's see, a friend of a friend, who is he bought an old warehouse type thing, and they're gutting it, they're cleaning it all out, so they can turn it into something else that's usable, and so they're paying young people with small hands who can stick their hands into small corners and
That
to
sounds
get
a
all the
little
stuff out.
Yeah. Don't
suspicious.
mind those sharp. Yeah.
This
don't
is
mind
so
those sharp.
sketchy.
Don't
Yeah.
mind the sharp. And that's yeah.
You're-
To be
I
fair,
might have
there was-
added. I might have
There was,
added
one
a
day
clip
where
to
they,
YouTube, yeah.
we spent the entire day just moving plywood, and then we got like a little bit of dancing lessons afterward. It was chill.
You got paid in dancing lessons.
Oh,
This is
did they?
great.
Yeah, this is why they want kids.
What do you value, child?
Hopefully they
Candy,
gave you gloves.
dancing lessons, maybe some protective
Yeah.
equipment so you won't
Also
get
got candy, too.
splinters.
I just didn't
Yeah.
focus
You
on
can
the
get
candy.
candy,
'cause
Kyle.
Oh, what was that,
It
Farida?
is candy. The only thing they were missing was a big white van. That's the only thing they were missing.
Yeah.
You know,
That's scary.
come
That's why
candy
they had
in here.
This warehouse.
Yeah.
And then Farida's just like, well,
Yeah.
actually, that's how we got there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But it pays the bills. It's for the college fund for the girls.
What's she getting, like $20? Like,
Really short.
okay, here we'll put it towards your college fund. You'll be able to go for half a day.
If you
Don't worry.
It'll
can't
be
pay
like
for college.
it'll be like Dell, you know, when we went trick or treating. He was so awesome to take us out trick or treating. Then he'd have us pile out our dump out our cans in the middle of the living room. Then he'd take his hand down like an axe and then scoop away half of the candy, and that was his. And it was like our first
your
lesson
tax.
in economics. There's your transportation tax right there.
Yep.
Capitalism at its finest, right
Yeah,
there.
just-
I could see Dell doing that. I really
Those
could.
were the days.
Yeah,
sibling.
Then he would all of a sudden out of nowhere just take us out for a walk. All of a sudden, we stop at a candy store and he'd give us candy. So it's like one of those
Really?
you just never know what Dell's gonna do.
How
Yeah.
I don't
bizarre.
remember that.
Yeah, that doesn't
He
seem
used to
like
do that?
something.
Maybe he did that for you. I don't remember him doing that for me. Or maybe I was just
Great while. It was not very often.
okay. No, he was awesome every now and then. It was just kind of like you never knew what to. He'd take your candy. He'd give you candy. You were always
Did
kind of.
Never knew.
You never know.
Mm-hmm. That and the parties they would hold, throw us in our bedrooms, and they have a bunch of people over.
Yeah, I used to remember those because I wouldn't be able to sleep, and I'd be begging to be let out, and they're like, "No, you stay in there. We're babysitting you. Now shut up."
Yeah, and eventually we'd like sneak out. We'd be in the middle of the party, and they'd have to find us and throw us back in our room. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
And they were playing things
Yeah.
like ABBA and things like that. It's just like, oh wow. Think back on it,
Yeah.
I was like, that's crazy music, but yeah, okay.
The Bee Gees, lots of Bee Gees. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And they went to wash the house, flooded the whole floor, so it was like pouring down through the rafters into the basement. And
Yep.
Lori's like,
Those
"Oh
were
yeah,
the
we'll
days.
do laundry. Sure, don't worry. You don't need to go downstairs. We'll get whatever you need." Yeah, as they have towels everywhere and they're doing laundry downstairs and cleaning everything up, and yeah.
Sounds nice.
Yep.
Hell, my mom
Those
sounded
were the
like
days.
great, responsible teenagers. Yep.
That's just great living with such a big family.
Yeah, it was very
House.
it was very Darwinian. I mean, there's a whole lot of survival having to happen.
Yeah.
You know,
Kids these days have no clue.
right? You know, I kept telling people how. I mean, or like you have the great phenomenon where all the clothes that Dell wore in the 70s that were made of industrial grade polyester, so they would never wear out. You then were forced to wear 11 years later in the 80s, and
Yep.
so, I mean, corduroy just never wears out, and I'd be wearing my corduroy at the same time that had gone out of style by years. I was on the fast track to never be anybody in school, due to the wardrobe alone.
It didn't help that you were the youngest too, because you were like the third person wearing the clothes. So yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, and they still had not just the physical, bodily type imprints, but also like the biological imprints of like odors that just don't go away, like the specific
Yeah.
Dell odor, that you just can't get out. You can't get that out no matter how hard you try.
Mm,
Not enough bleach in the world to get Dell out of clothing, so. But yep.
Yep.
Nope. Those were the days. Those were the days.
Lovely.
When you do the chores for like 5 hours straight, and then like, oh, now you can just go play wherever you want, do whatever you want, just be home for dinner. That was so weird. When you think about it now, it was great,
Mhm.
but it's so weird to think about now because there is absolutely no one who will do that now. Period.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
like not.
Well, you can't now because there are a lot of crazy people out there.
Yeah, but you guys lived in a small town, right?
Well, we live in the middle of nowhere. You have to have
That's
a town
where a
before
lot
you
of people
call it.
get stolen.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, because who's gonna say anything?
Yeah. Yep. Well, hey, let's get to our D&D stuff.
Yeah.
Do enough
All right.
reminiscing.
Indeed.
So we're in loot mode. I don't need a cap on this one. Everyone was here from last week, so let's go find the loot and have everybody else put their hands into those gems in the ground and see what happens, and I'll hide.
Don't
Yeah,
worry,
we're
it'll
almost
find
dead
you.
over here.
Yeah.
That's right. Ina was on the ground.
Oh my god. Yeah, only
Yeah.
Chalandar is
We were
okay.
deciding we were going to take a long rest. Yeah.
You just took one. You can't for another 23 hours.
Yeah. Well, you said we were going to take a long rest and all this crazy stuff, and then we'd go investigate the loot. That's what I remember hearing.
You could take a short rest.
Oh, well, that's not a long rest.
That's not. You're correct.
Yeah, let's take the short rest, and then we'll figure out what's going on with this thing.
Okay.
We can take a long rest once we get out of here.
If we survive.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we've killed everything.
I mean, I have
Here,
faith that you'll be able
yeah.
to kill yourself somehow.
The only issue
wasn't-
is this crap. But maybe it's gone now. I don't know. We'll have to look.
Oh. Try to remember
Pretty
this
much.
stuff. So yeah,
Oh my
did you figure
God,
out?
Okay, I'll be right back.
Did you figure out what was in here or no?
No.
Lovely.
We haven't even wandered around the corner yet, besides one person who put their hands
Yeah.
in the ground and shocked everybody.
I mean, she was curious.
Mhm.
Yeah, and she's not going to be curious again for a long time.
Yeah, well. Curiosity killed the cat.
Good
Oh,
balls.
Oh, and totally, since you are unconscious, you do not get the benefits of a short rest. Currently, you are unconscious for
No,
an undisclosed amount of time.
Hey, no. If you scroll up, I did spare the dying on the
Yeah,
guy.
he's unconscious.
He's still unconscious.
That means he doesn't get the benefits of a short rest. He needs to be at 1
Well,
HP.
let me. All right, so I need to cast a healing spell, right? I'll get him a healing spell, so at least he has a hit point.
Mhm.
And he's not going anywhere. So I think what I'll do is, you know what? I still got two. How is everybody for hit points? Sanos, what do you have for hit points? It's not. I can't see it there.
Sanos is pretty
9
close.
out of 39.
Oh,
could
okay,
say
so
very
I'll do a
close to
prayer of
dead.
healing.
Okay.
I'll do a prayer of healing for everybody. Even though Chalandar was protected by Bergie and doesn't need it, he'll do a prayer of healing for everybody else.
Did you not take any damage?
No, I didn't take any damage.
Yeah, everyone's
Sure.
almost. I'm looking at everyone's health.
You
They're
gotta
all
remember,
almost
He
dead.
was way in the other room. I ran forward to try to, find out what was going on with Fayrina, so I pretty much died. And then Chalandar's like, la 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 la, in the other room's like, oh, something's going on. So by the time he got to the battle, half of everyone else was on the ground.
Well, yeah, and then it was weird because Chalandar didn't have a clue because everybody was off, running ahead, Fayrina, and then all of a sudden, so by the time Chalandar figured out what was going on, people were already getting hammered, and then it took 2 turns to run to the stupid creature,
Yep.
and then so it took 2 solid turns, and by the time he got there, people were getting hammered, and Chalandar was trying to take the brunt of the attack by getting in the thing's face, but it just doesn't.
It was
working,
perfect
so.
horror movie classic things you don't do.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, be
Don't
glad
run
none
on
of
the
you
road,
had AoE that you
and-
were using, because one thing that I loved, and I found out yesterday with line of sight, is that there's like a small little pillar that hides someone from another person's view, and they do a lightning bolt that goes over that person. Well, there's a high
get it too.
probability of them killing their own teammates, or just constantly damaging each other without even knowing that they're doing so.
Yeah. Charge.
Yeah,
Shock,
they
shock,
actually
shock.
kill the person with lightning bolt. It was awesome, but terrible at the same point.
All right, before this goes away, everybody get your 10 hit points, all right? You get 10 hit
Yep,
points, because
10 hit
that's
points.
you're still dead.
31
totally.
out of 32, because I got really good rolls on my hit dice.
I'm
Yeah.
at 10. I'm not dead.
Well, why do you have a
I'm
dead
taking
token
the
on you?
skull
Okay,
off
there
of
go.
you. There you go. You can right-click your
Alright, that's what it
token,
was.
and then with the assigned status effects, take it off if you want.
Okay.
And, toggle combat state.
Okay, so then go ahead and do your rest die thingies and get your hit points back up.
Yeah, because you guys kind of need
Okay.
it.
Which
So we're
doesn't
doing
come
short
back
rest?
for a whole level.
What?
Yeah, do the
You were
short rest
saying
thing.
last week that the hit dice doesn't come back until
You
like
get
the
half
They
next
just
your
come
hit
back slowly.
dice rounded down. So if you're level 7, you get 3 hit dice back on a long rest.
Yep. So it's always been, I think.
So are we? We're
I
doing
remember
a
it
short
being
rest.
relatively hard to get your hit dice back. I
Yeah,
remember that being a thing. Like, that's nothing new.
yeah.
I'm
It's
just gonna
just
take
I didn't
the-
have that in there, unfortunately, in the beginning. But hey, you learn new things when you play with enough people. Be like, oh, that's not the case. Yeah, it is. They link you with something. It's like, oh, it is. Well then, thank you very much.
I guess I'll use 5 hit dice of my 7 and take the average of 5, which gives me 30, which would put me at.
Just roll your
Well,
hit
38
dice.
must be
Just roll
Hold
them
on.
bit by bit.
Oh,
I got
There was a
2
roll.
like 6s out of D6, and like, boom, I'm
You
already
can't
almost.
take
Yeah,
the
but
average
I-
on hit dice. This is not leveling. This is just you rolling them to get it
Well,
back.
I'll get a whole 5 points then.
So do you roll? Is that under hit dice at a short rest? Is that
Yeah,
your click
yeah.
on?
You would go
I mean,
to your
I
character sheet, totally where
Okay.
it says 7 out of 7 hit dice. Click S rest, and
Oh,
then
okay.
click that, and it'll roll in here.
You
and
You can
it'll
just
make
hit the roll button as many times as you
7
want.
available.
Hello,
Yeah,
PD.
One roll. And
Mommy's here with you.
do you see that, Dan?
yeah, it says roll hit dice. Why is there a critical hit when on rolling hit
Ignore
dice?
I
that.
don't know. I do not know.
Look into that, Kyle, because I love a critical short rest or whatever.
See, I will roll all ones. Anyway.
Not bad.
There you go.
Okay. Then I have to hit it again and again and again. Okay,
Yep.
Yeah, you can just-
so-
Each
Roll.
time, because you might not want to,
Roll.
Time.
overshoot it,
Oh,
undershoot it,
there's
whatever.
my 2. There's my 2. Yep, yep. Okay, so we'll roll again. Ah, my average. There we go. So I'm still pretty much below average. Okay, so we'll still go again.
How can I whine? Okay.
Nice.
I like to whine. Okay, now
I
let's
know
do
you
that.
do. Alright. You get that
It's
for
what,
being...
what do you like? Are you playing the Price is Right? No, I'll stay there, Bob. I'll stay there.
Yeah, exactly.
You get it from living with Dell. I understand. It's just the effect that he
Yeah,
has on
okay.
everyone permanently. Alright, so...
So you guys are all healed up.
Close enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
for the most
I'm
part.
good.
And you know what's here in spirit,
Somehow.
not in actuality, so you know what's good.
Yeah.
So nice.
Tuck her around the corner there. That'll be okay.
Exactly.
What is the 18 above my number? That's not my health.
That is your AC.
Oh, I'll change that back again. Hang on. How do I get back to that and change it? I just put it at 36, which is not my AC.
What?
There we are.
What did you select it
That's
and put
better.
it at 18. So
I selected it and put it at 18. I thought it was hit points. So I was like, okay, well,
I
I'll put
got
that up
you.
to 36.
There we go. Okay. Alright, alright.
Man,
So
that'd be some nice AC though.
you do have some nice AC.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that that's done. Where's our good old friend Jovis?
Yes.
That's a good
Jovis.
question.
Jovis. Up here.
He's gonna be way.
He might be
He's
able to
coming.
read this.
He's coming slowly, ever so slowly, since he's about 300 feet away. That's not
Hey
much
Kyle,
exaggeration.
could you give us
I
could you
guess
give us
that is
back
kinda
our
far.
aid?
Your
Could you
aid.
put aid back on us? Because we were
Oh, that's what
yeah,
the guidance thing
it's
was.
gone. We have aid.
Sorry, aid
We
was
have
on
temporary
who?
hit points.
On totally and who else?
Me.
Oh, Inoa.
So
There we
me,
go.
totally,
Challenger
and then
and,
Inoa. Yeah.
Gotcha. That's what that thingy was.
Those five,
All right.
those 5 hit points would come in handy.
They can. They can make the difference.
There he is.
Okay, so now
There
let's
he
go
goes.
search for the loot. Search for the loot.
So,
Let's have.
well, really quick, since where you guys short rested matters. So, this is what happens to one of you as you short rest, is you would come into a small meditative state since no one else was really around you, and due to the position that you were in.
Okay.
Mm.
As in where?
So
Because I was
someone
over
received this.
here.
Yes, like Sanos was over here.
Someone did.
Yeah. So,
Received what?
a whisper.
Man.
He hasn't gotten that far.
No, I've gotten that far.
Oh, someone whispered to someone. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Somebody he hasn't gotten far enough to tell us what the whisper was for whoever got it.
Okay. All right. Well, Chalandar's going to start hunting around. Then there's the this mummy here. He's going to start searching this mummy and see if there's any things that he can liberate for the sake of the glory of Bergi.
I see, I see. So
Yeah.
there is
I'm gonna
nothing.
investigate this terrible thing over
You
here.
see,
Mr. J to look at that.
you come around the corner and you see Faye just kind of sort of like over here clutching her head, muttering to himself something about like, "Oh, this is how my brother must feel." She's having a fun time.
Chaos follows you, child.
All right. So there is nothing of interest in the mummified bodies around here. It seems as if they have been pilfered or looted before they were entombed in these silky cocoons.
Boo. Okay. Anything else to investigate here?
Not from what you can see.
I'm gonna ask. That's so true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's me. Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
I figure at
Okay.
this
Well,
point, since I was the one who first ran over to find out what was going on with her, I'm gonna see if I can coax her away from all the other crazy stuff since she's whispering to herself. Maybe she's being influenced. I don't know. I figure maybe I'll ask, "Hey, Fayrina, you want to move away from there a little bit? Come over here and see how we're all doing. We can talk for a bit and see how we're all doing." That kind of thing. And any response from Fayrina?
anyone? I hear you, Dan. I hear
What's
you.
going on?
I was
totally-
asking Fayrina if she would like to come away from the stuff that she's looking at over there, since I see her whispering to herself, and just kind of want to ask her how she's
I just
doing and that kind of stuff.
I don't know. I'm very interested by this obelisk. I don't know.
Is the obelisk the ugly looking green thing?
Yes,
big ol'
yes. So
black
it has
pillar.
the green outline, but it has the black square center. As you can see, this is a about 10-foot tall, long obelisk. It has these strange symbols on its side, 8 symbols in particular, and there is nothing else of note on this obelisk.
Where's our good old friend Jovis?
Yeah, let's get Mr. J over here to look at some
If my
stuff.
brother were here, he would probably be able to read this. He gets really into this kind of creepy stuff.
Yes, this
Oh, well.
is. I
Whenever
don't know what
he
this is. I do know that these symbols are just the basic symbols of each school. There's abjuration, evocation, divination, etc. All 8. But there's. I don't know anything else about this in particular, or even what stone it's made of. It's quite
Wait.
odd.
Hey, Jovis, do you know anything about a past time? I don't know. I'm getting weird thoughts. I don't know.
There are many times
Headache.
in the past. I need more specifics.
There's something about cities in the sky, and there's magic everywhere, and then stuff was happening, things were falling, something. This obelisk was very important, I think.
That I don't know anything like that comes to mind, but I'll keep it in mind for the future.
Did you have a weird dream, Fayrina?
I don't know, man. My life's been weird, but it hasn't been this weird. This is more up my brother's alley. I'm just a chaos. I just explode. He's the one who has weird thoughts and stuff, and I don't like this. This makes me feel nervous.
Maybe you should have a chat with Chalandar. You don't seem right in the head.
No, I don't want. The last time I had a chat with Chalandar, he tried to kill me.
There's a 80% chance that won't happen this time.
I feel like that's a lot higher than it probably actually is.
I don't even remember that. When was the last time that happened?
I had tentacle arms and you tried to kill me.
Oh well,
right.
that would do it. That would do it.
Yep.
I won't do it.
You are evil. I will kill you.
Anywho, if
Yeah.
you guys are looking for the thing that spawned that fireball that killed me, it's right here. This is it. This big ol' this thing.
Oh, okay.
I
well-
wanted to see what was inside. I stabbed it, and then it didn't like that at all.
Maybe Mr. J
I
should
didn't
look
like
at
that. I
too.
see.
I don't know.
All right.
How surprising that I didn't like you trying to stab it.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's an inanimate object. I wasn't expecting it to fight back.
So while looking at it, he
Okay.
inspects it and
Good.
he says, "Well, it is indeed a trap that recharges after a certain amount of time, but it looks like it's been triggered now, so it should be safe to do whatever you wish.
I'm not touching it.
Well, all we need to do, actually, he goes to like a certain point where there's like a small little area that's almost that almost would escape your notice if you didn't point it out. Is just flick it like this as he flicks this weird piece of the glass, and it just like curls up, and you can now grab the gems if you wish. And there you are.
Well, let's ask
I'm
him
not
if the
getting anywhere
gems
near
are worth
that.
anything.
Let's ask what?
Let's ask him if the gems are worth anything. We could always
There
use
are
it to...
20 50 gold piece gems, and as soon as he flicks that open, you see that the flames start to just putter a little bit to where it diminishes a little bit, but then it goes to the normal light. As flame is being emitted at the top of this brazier that emits itself in different colors.
Or we could take the whole apparatus and put it in the Burgi temple to, do some pyrotechnics. I don't know.
The servants of Burgi need to be tested, but not that way.
Goodness.
In order to serve Bergie, you must be able to withstand full body burns.
Yeah, body burns. It's the fireball of purity every 20 minutes.
Every 20 minutes. You will become immune to
can
flame,
last
or
for
if
a
you are
whole
weak,
day.
then you are not worthy of Bergie.
Well, let's take the gems and split them on up. What was the
20
deal on that? Let's see.
gems
There's
that
20
are
of them.
worth 50 gold apiece.
So
Dang.
how do we divide that up then?
I don't know, it's up to you guys.
20 divided by 4.
Boom. Math.
Mhm.
So how do
That's
I
5
add
each then?
something?
If you want.
Come on, inventory.
But there's 5 of us.
Where's
Well,
the
then
True.
20
If you want to give
divided
some
by
to Enema.
5.
And
Do
as
you want
soon
to
as
give
you
some to
take the
Enema? Does she
gems, you
deserve
see.
the fates of gems?
Oh, she's not here.
So she gets for working in real life, getting money there. You don't get money in the game.
Priorities.
Mm, Where do I
There.
put that on my character sheet?
So
Go to inventory, and on the bottom there's loot. And if you click the add button, it'll say new loot at the bottom, and you can change it.
Nice.
Mhm.
That's a whole lot of steps.
Oh.
Gems.
And we have a lot of these damn gems now.
How do I change it to gems?
Oh, you can just say
I'll have
gems.
to add
just-
an item.
So, just to give you an example, totally, I'm going to transfer exactly what Chalandar has, so you can see the artistic grace that is it, and you can copy it.
Okay.
I said drag and drop. There we go. So you can
Each
see what
worth
Chalandar did.
50 gold pieces.
And you
I'll
can
delete
make
what I
it forever.
had.
For however. Oh, okay. You just want to keep that there. All right. That would be like it in the future.
Edit item. Oh, that's where you go. Edit item. Quantity 1. No. Well, yeah. One group of 4 gems. Okay, that makes sense.
Wait, Chalandar, what are you doing?
Each
4
worth-
gems, each worth 50 gold pieces, or gems 4 times 50 gold pieces?
That was previous. Previous is 4 gems, each worth 50. That's previous.
Well, that's previous. Okay.
So now I gotta edit this and say quantity 4 price. Is this if I have quantity 4 and I put the price of 50? Is it gonna make it into 200, or is it going to?
No, this is just a note that you have for
keep
yourself.
it at
It's not an
50.
auto calculation. Not like up above where there's a currency of platinum, gold, electrum, silver, and copper. It's just like your own note of what you have in your inventory.
Okay, I'm just gonna put gems
Mhm.
and close. Gems for a cost of 50 each.
Excellent.
So cost price of 200 basically. Okay.
All right. So are there doors around here? There's just an obelisk and that's it then,
Yes,
huh?
so what you see, as I was about to describe it, is that once you pilfer the gems, the flame dies down as it seems to go inert. You see this strange obelisk, but also here you see a cabinet that, while there is nothing on top of it, it looks as if it is locked by a shimmering lock, which you guys at this point can have been through enough to tell that it would be an arcane lock.
Hey, can Mr. J open it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He has arcane skills.
I know that
God, I
arcane...
can try at it.
Yeah, arcane locks are extremely difficult, and actually, Farina, you would know a bit more about it because you are a locksmith.
I would.
Indeed.
I'm special. It's my, method of acquiring income. I would hope I would know about it.
Exactly. So,
Okay.
what you would know about an arcane lock is that it is the greatest form of enchantment that a wizard can place onto a lock. If someone would try to pick it with thieves' tools, it's one of the most difficult ever, and to try to bash it open with strength is a futile effort that even the most burliest of berserk brutes could probably never succeed at. So, getting into an arcane lock is a problem. However, you know that there are ways to bypass it. If you have any way to temporarily make it inert, then you would be able to do so. Or even use a knock spell would temporarily cancel each other out.
Do any of you magic users have a knock spell?
Oh. I mean, I have shatter.
Can locks be shattered of magical type?
Arcane locks are very difficult, so they are also protected against most things. You just know that they're very difficult to get into. To know any more than that would have to be an Arcana check.
Yeah, and I don't have any Arcana knowledge at all, basically. So that's almost pointless. But if Jovis says something like dispel magic, then that would help. But I don't think he does.
Not yet. I'm slowly gaining more power just by being around you all, it seems. Just the residual effects of whatever you're fighting and trying to stay alive, but I'm not quite there yet.
That's
Yeah.
good for you.
So should
You
we
are in
try
the
to
presence of greatness.
I wouldn't say that, but okay.
Infamous?
Alright, well, do we have anything to lose by trying to bash it open or something?
It's futile.
How
It's gonna
heavy
be a
is this
waste of time.
cabinet?
How heavy is the cabinet?
Is it bolted down?
It is not bolted down. It is a very fine wood, as you could see that it is meant to weigh quite a bit to deter people from trying to pick it up. You can attempt to do so, but it would be very hard.
We can
Yeah.
cast Shatter and we can
None
see
of
what
us are
happens.
strong enough to do that.
Okay.
I'm
Why don't
very
we just try
tempted
to
just
pick it?
cast Shatter.
You can still, yeah, you can try to shatter,
Well,
Well,
or you can
let's
try to
have
pick.
Lance-
Try picking first.
Yeah, you
'cause
try
that'd
picking
probably
it
be easier.
first.
Okay, well, I assume me and Favorina know how to pick locks, so
I don't have the
Um,
tools to
Guide.
pick locks, and I'm technically not proficient in thieves' tools, but I am
Oh.
proficient in a locksmith's kit.
I'll
Okay.
let that slide. Yes, I will let that slide for this.
Cool.
what do I have? It's oh, they don't have that extra stuff on here.
Well, and I'm sure we could use some guidance to help with this too.
Oh yes, yes.
Give guidance,
Guidance.
and I could like assist and give you
I will
advantage.
give Fergie will give you 1 guidance.
Nice.
Where do I see the other stuff I'm proficient in? It's not on here.
Oh, does it not have these tools for you? Let me put that in. Thought that we had this all figured out by now. But
Oh, here
apparently
it is. Tool proficiencies, thieves' tools. Okay, I'm proficient in thieves' tools,
not. Indeed,
There you are.
and I have thieves' tools.
Yep. Now click your inventory, and your thieves' tools are there. I'll have to get those to Inawa
Yeah.
too.
Okay, so so Favorina's proficient. That means she can give me advantage, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I see what
Technically, yes.
bonus I get.
She is proficient for this type of check, indeed.
What bonus do I get, Kyle?
You get advantage.
Yeah, but what bonus do I get to
You
my
mean
thieves' tools?
Just click
It
your
doesn't
thieves
tell me.
tools. Just roll.
It'd be sleight of hand.
Just roll.
Plus
Sleight
of
proficiency
hand.
if you're not
Tools,
already proficient
if
with
you
sleight of
click-
hand.
Yeah, like it'll get. Oh
Okay,
my
well,
god.
Oh my god, really? A
20.
one!
A natural 20. A natural 20. Yes.
I think we did it, guys.
Woo!
Yes.
Holy crap! What
I
a
don't
roll.
see what's so tough about these arcane locks. I can just hear you say.
So
Oh my goodness.
the DC was 25.
You got
As
a
I think we
28.
did it, guys.
yeah, it's one of the most difficult things to get through. But Sanos, due to your experience in Faerina, your intricate knowledge of locksmith working and catching yourselves at every turn as this magical sheen just goes and tries to, it seems to warp your picks here and there, but you're able to keep yourself steady and even divert yourself to the almost, it seems like, changing ways of the lock. You as experts are able to pick this chest and it opens. Or unlocks at least.
Thanos in
As you see-
victory.
Yeah, as you see the arcane
Yeah.
lock dim. And you can tell that it's only dimmed for probably a little bit, so you only have a small window of time. But it
Alright,
has
Snatch it. Grab it.
We're opening the thing.
Mace of disruption.
That means we don't have time to check for traps, probably. That
well,
sucks.
you're already
I
open.
feel like the
So-
arcane lock was the trap.
Is the lock.
I
So-
don't know. Things like these tend to have multiple layers.
Well, then stand back.
Okay. But I want to be close enough to see, so I'll just
So
go to
this
here.
is what you find in there.
Oh, that's cool.
You find that there are some other papers that seem to have been turned to dust as well, and some dry inkwells as well as destroyed feathers. But the only things that survive are these three things. You can tell that the scroll is probably described in magic. You can tell that the dagger is magic just by a look at the runes that it has on it. And the ring also is this complete blue ring with a ruby attached to it as the gem on it. And while looking inside, on the inside of the ring, inscribed into the interior, are some small runes as well.
Let's have Mr. J look at this ring.
Yeah.
And the
Get
dagger.
away from this
And
thing.
probably the scroll too. They're all magic.
He will
pretty
take
much.
some time to identify. It's going to take a half hour to get it all identified, since he'll ritual cast it.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, so back up. Can Chalander do the detect magic and cut
Okay.
down some of that time?
Can you?
Yeah,
You
he has a
can.
spell.
So
Whoa,
detect
okay.
magic would not tell you the properties of the items, but
Oh, that's identify.
yeah.
Uh,
Well, that's
okay,
all right. In the meantime, we can take a look at this obelisk.
that's fine. Yeah, we have
Yeah.
time.
Sounds good to me.
I'm gonna just sit by the obelisk and start sketching little doodles of it in my journal.
Okay. You doodle it. What else does everyone do with this obelisk? Because you're interested in it.
Does it seem
Um,
like we're being influenced by the obelisk to be really interested in it?
Well, that's a good thing. Roll a wisdom, as that's you really pondering the specificities of
Because I'm
this.
wondering, I'm like, wait a sec. Ability check. Roll.
You don't think you're under
There
the
you
under the influence of this thing,
I need another level, so
but you
influences
do
don't affect
feel
me.
something uneary when you really focus on it totally. When using your key to meditate and just bring your mind, you also sense that there's some sort of void when you try to focus on this obelisk with your key and just seeing if it influences you. It's as if it's not there in the realm of reality when you use your
Just kind of
senses.
mention this obelisk is got some strange properties, and I can feel them, and it's not all in this reality. So we might want to be careful around it.
Okay.
That just makes me want to stay more close to it because I
Oh, do you think that's why you had that crazy dream?
don't know. I mean, it could be a lot of things. Maybe it could be the reason I have the crazy dream because I was right next to it. It could be because I'm used to being exposed to stuff like this because my brother's insane and he dabbles with this all the time. But I
And you
don't
keep
know.
mentioning him,
Well,
and
here's
I've
the thing.
never heard you bring him up until right now.
I normally
As in-
don't. I try to not think about him because he's crazy. But this just has him written all over it, and it's I don't know. You see, he studies a lot of weird things like this, and then he got into some bad business, and now he's talking about this weird thing that like gives him magic power, and I'm pretty sure he's crazy.
What do you mean
But
now? When was the last time you saw him?
it's been a long time. You know, we grew up together. We had a fun time. We hated our parents, as one does, because they were really annoying. And then I went off and did my own thing, and then he, talked to me a little bit, and then I got really weird letters from him, and then I stopped hearing about him for a very long time. So, and apparently he has a pet dragon now. I don't know. He's crazy.
Okay. Well, why don't you try talking to the obelisk?
What? I'm talking to a rock.
I'm
Well,
not
maybe
so
you're
sure
not.
about that. Yeah, I'm not so sure this thing is totally inanimate. It acts like it is, but there's something more going on with it.
Concerned about
Yeah,
so
I'd
many
like to.
things.
So, put your hand on it and see. Just focus on it. Feel it.
Okay.
You know, do some magic-y,
Do some magic-y.
kinetic.
I'll be ready to do the death trip.
Talking
Oh,
good.
sorry.
If my eyes start glowing green and I start rambling about really creepy ancient entities, just leave me for dead, okay?
If that's what you want.
There's no hope.
Better yet, we'll incapacitate you and carry you out.
Yeah.
Okay. So I put my hand on the obelisk and I start focusing on the obelisk against my better judgment.
As you
I'm
ramble and your
going
eyes
to-
go green, just
I'm
just
gonna-
kidding.
I'm going to see if I can cast message to talk to the obelisk.
Okay, so what are you saying to this obelisk?
I'm going to ask, essentially ask it, why are you here? Are you important? And why did I get the creepy dream? And do you have anything to do with what my
Okay.
brother's going on about? Because I'm scared.
So you give that message, or the general gist of this message, since it's a little like smaller that you're able to phrase it in, but you compact it. And at first, of course, you're just sending this to stone. You feel like an idiot as you send it to stone, and there's no actual mind to reach. But very quickly, you get a sense of this eternity before you, and also constrained to the present, the past, the future, a small millisecond as it then just snaps you back to reality. And there's no response of note aside from that small experience.
It
Cool.
exists
That's
in all
great.
times.
That's wonderful.
Hmm.
That's
So what
I
happened?
immediately recoil and just try not to scream.
What
Alright.
happened?
Yeah, we're like,
I saw everything and then there was nothing. Also, it didn't talk back to me.
Clearly it did. What do you mean you saw everything? Every what thing?
Yeah.
There was it was a lot of nothing. It was I don't like that.
Did you have a vision?
It kind of sort of maybe I don't know. That I don't like that.
How to make you feel?
Inferior. Like I was absolutely nothing in comparison to this big old vast thing.
Where's Chalandar? I'd love this. Maybe he could talk to Bergie through it or something. I don't know. Oh, there you are, Chalandar. You're standing right in front of it.
Of course, he's been staring at it.
Nice.
Twilight Zone. Twilight Zone.
Oh,
Okay, I was
not
gonna
like
say-
Bella and Edward the movie.
What is
Yeah. Yeah. Not the. Yeah, whatever.
terrible
Twilight.
book?
Absolutely.
We're playing
terrible.
vampires.
The romantic vampire show? Yeah, no.
Oh,
Can Challenger maybe roll a history for this thing? Because if there's writing on it, they can probably do a history thingy, right? Or what other checks can we use for
The
it?
only writing on it are
Prana,
the
probably.
symbols of the arcane schools. And there are 8 symbols to symbolize all arcane schools that are etched into this.
Try the necromantic one.
There is the necromantic one too. Oh,
Yeah.
try the. You're saying try the Okay, okay, that is there. Jeez.
What is the school closest to like monk key abilities? Is there anything on there for that?
Key is not specifically a school of magic. I mean, you'd have to ask a wizard, probably Jovis, when he's not concentrating. But that might be a fun theorem that he can come up with in later times.
Well, I wouldn't
All
mind
right,
putting
so-
my hand on there too, just to see what I can concentrate with my key to figure out.
Go ahead. I'm not doing that again.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah. And
so-
I needed.
If anything starts happening, I'll use stillness of mind to use your action to end one effect on yourself that is causing you to be charmed or frightened.
Okay.
So I'll just
Yeah.
see what I can figure out with my key when touching it, just to see what I sense other than the void.
All right. So move yourself up.
Get
and
better
So
touch
Challenger
this. Oh,
Challenger is gonna.
Yep.
Okay.
So that means I got to go over here.
well,
And I would also like to touch this thing because I've been really interested in magic, Kyle, and I'm trying to figure out what school is best for me. I want to take the quiz.
I wanna
What
take the
magic
other.
school are you?
Necromancy.
I can tell you which one you want.
Really?
The
Anything
School
you
of
want.
Bergie.
Oh my god.
School of Bergie. There are 8 schools and Bergie.
Cool.
Jeez. All right. So,
So,
you,
Chalandar is going to wrestle the obelisk into submission with animal handling.
That
There you are, right there.
that is a very creative
the
attempt,
one.
but
Anyway.
nothing happens on that one. So since
Do I
everyone
learn
is
anything new?
doing this, you yeah. Let me get this here because I didn't expect you all to just do this. Let's see, luck roll to see exactly what happens. Oh, okay. So you all put your hands on this obelisk. Can you experience the exact same sensation that Farina just had a small, just a little bit ago, with the bit of eternity,
Past, present,
etc.
future. Okay.
Okay, well,
But it doesn't seem like it's evil or good or anything else. It's just timeless, basically. Right?
Sure. There's no malicious or beneficent aura emitting from this obelisk.
Interesting.
So what have you learned, Kyle?
You get the exact same experience that Farina did, where you are at the same point in this very present, this millisecond of time, while going through, while having this feel of an expanse of eternity. It's very contradictory, but at the same time, you feel everything, as in like the time, every moment of time, and then just you're back to your present self.
okay.
Okay.
Well, let's wait for the identification to be done.
Okay.
What is Jovis coming up with?
All right.
Well, he's not done yet. So we don't know.
Jovis, whoa.
Okay.
Okay, that's bigger than I thought it would be. I guess I had your token selected early.
Giant.
So that's what
Wow.
it is. So he tells you that the ring is a ring of cold resistance. It'll obviously give you resistance to cold. I don't know much more to go on that. The dagger has the basic magical enchantment, but also will return to the user with a mere thought.
Oh.
Basically once per...
Is it a throwing dagger?
Yeah, you could throw it and it
Clearly.
returns. And it returns at the beginning of your next round.
It's a boomerang.
Pretty much.
I throw
If you
daggers.
will it too. But the scroll is my main concern. It's a... Even with identification, it seems that it's a little strange. But what I've gotten is that if you read the words, which are written in common, so in an arcane language that can be read in common, which means that it has no safe valves or anything. Like, for example, a fireball needs to be read of an arcane practitioner who has acquired the ability to cast a fireball. This scroll can be read by anyone, and it summons a being from, to my knowledge, even with identification, before time, a greater being of the far realm, whatever that
Touch
means.
that. Don't touch that. Don't summon that. Don't do anything with that. That sounds like the crap my brother gets into. You don't want to touch that. You don't want
Yeah,
that. You don't want any
That
of
doesn't
that.
sound like a good idea.
Awesome.
No,
Let's get
it
rid of
does
it.
not. He lost
I
his sanity. That's all he thinks about. He has
We are
weird,
not
creepy
getting rid of it.
magic. He can change his face. I don't like it.
Well, we should at least keep it in safekeeping to make sure others with less wise motives would not make use of it.
We
Is this
chuck
a
it in
bad
the bag
time
of
to
holding and we
say-
never speak of it again.
Why don't we
Yeah.
summon it?
Is this a bad time to say, keep it secret, keep it safe?
I was actually about to.
You keep it totally, and we'll just keep it far away from Favorina because she hates it.
Yeah, I'll hold it, because it probably will have less influence on me. I really don't want to, but okay.
Oh, fine, I'll hold it.
No, I would rather it be safe.
I don't trust Sanos with
You think it
anything.
won't be safe with me?
You tried to become a vampire once.
I don't know how it influences
So?
people, and I have a little
least
bit
We
I didn't
shouldn't trust you with this.
Almost
Doesn't-
destroy the ship.
Doesn't everybody have a vampire phase?
No! I didn't.
Yeah, I was wondering if that's the Steward of Gondor line.
Oh, I didn't get the first part of it. Yeah, there we go. Here's the whole thing of it that I wanted you.
Only to be used in dark and deep.
I don't know.
Uttermost end of need.
This obelisk.
All right. Well, Challenger will hold on to the ring if nobody else wants it.
What about the dagger? I could use it because I throw daggers, but
Yeah, I mean it's clearly made for you.
okay, then I'll take the dagger. Alrighty then.
All right, I'll put that in your inventory.
Please do. Thank you.
Of course, of course.
Okay.
Yay!
Where do
I
I-
have a ranged weapon that I can use repeatedly.
Good at people.
Pew pew.
Okay. How do I add a ring? Is it inventory or what?
Oh yeah, you would go to
Inventory
inventory. You go to magic items, type it in, and then drag it over. I can do that for you really quick.
Okay. Okay.
Um. So Chalendar has the ring, and who wants the scroll?
I was thinking of just holding it because I figured I'd be the least influenced if it's that type of magical item.
Just to show you that it works. And then it has the flavor cool, cool, cool. Excellent. Wait. Why is it only a +5? That's weird. Yeah, you're proficient with
Plus
daggers.
what?
Show that. That's really annoying. There we
I
go.
know.
That's why I wanted to check it. Excellent. Challenger. Perfect, perfect. That's much better.
Dagger +1 of returning. That is cool. I don't need much, just simple things. I'm a happy monk.
You're like these custom tailored weapons now. You have your gloves and you have
Plus
your
one.
you
My
know.
sword +1 of throwing.
I did not
returning.
You
have
have a-
any
you-
idea who the dagger would go to. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, Challenger keeps waiting for like. At least you got a shield. You got a shield. Life is good now. He has a shield. Just waiting for the Mace of Disruption to bring
Oh
down
my
the
goodness.
hammer on the undead. But you know. Well, we need to find some more items. We're in the right place. We got to keep beating up on the creatures and taking their items for the greater glory of Bergie.
Right.
This is
'cause,
awesome
Yep,
stuff.
that's the priority. Greater good of Bergie. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Bergie doesn't need this summoned critter.
Wouldn't
I mean,
you
I
just
thought
be all
sure.
shocked if you read the scroll, then an ancient copper dragon by the name of Bergie the Destructor appears? Wouldn't you just all be shocked?
Yes, and then we'd all be dead.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
probably. He's not patient that way.
Yeah, he's like, what'd you summon me before? You're all dead. Boom.
Yep.
Well, yeah, his servant seems to be very in line with him as far as patience goes, so that kind of makes sense. No wonder why he chose him.
Wonder.
Or,
There you
So-
go.
Kyle, did you get my ring in there? Oh, ring of cold resistance. Awesome. Okay.
Yep. Here's the scroll for you. I don't know why there's an attack or anything there, but yeah. And then you have your ring of cold resist just to show. Excellent, excellent.
And
I mean,
Wait,
I'm
what?
sure whatever this being is, it has something to do with this obelisk.
That's
Yeah,
the
Where'd your
scary
scroll
part.
go?
I don't like it.
Totally, where'd your scroll go? Oh, I have to redo this.
I don't know where the scroll went. I don't see it
Hmm.
though. Scroll of summoning a being. There it is. It's under a consumable.
Yes, it should be. Excellent. So if you click it, okay, then that's why. You use it and it gets destroyed. So it has 1 charge, could be used by anyone. Be very careful. Because when you use it, you use it.
No. No.
Be very careful.
Because if it's clicked in chat,
That would be.
then we are assuming that you are using it. So.
Yeah, if I accidentally. Yeah, no. That's just not going to happen. Unless.
Well, is there any other place to explore in here?
It does not seem like there is.
What was our main goal again? We got the artifacts, I think. And now we need to go. We're going to go south to like some tombs or something to look for something. I don't remember now.
There were no other rooms to explore, like paths to go down, or this is we basically clean this area out?
Yes, you did.
Okay, well, let's go. Let's leave, and we have to decide what to do, don't we? So either heading off into the caves of the undead or going back to town. Challenger thinks the greater, wiser path would be to go and explore the tombs of the undead. Wait, was there anything on the
state of shock?
On the construct? There was nothing on the construct to plunder, right?
No, there was nothing on the construct to plunder.
Okay, well, if we clean the place out, we can kind of move back. See, this is what it's about. You got to be thorough, destroy all the evil creatures, and then you can safely make your way out. Thoroughness. See, we wouldn't have gotten our ring or the +1 dagger throwing unless we were persistent and faithful. All right, go around all the green ugly stuff, the orange ugly stuff, and head on back. Right? That's our plan.
Yeah.
I don't see why not. Find a safe place to do a long rest, make sure we're all healed up and all that good stuff, and get as much of our hit dice back as possible. And then, yeah, I suppose we can do some more exploring if everything looks good.
Okay.
Alright, so, you guys want to go back to the port, correct?
Well, we have options. Either A, go to the Driderville and get a nice, decent rest there and head over to the Undead Caverns, or back to the Stanky Inn and then go back to the Undead Caverns, right? Or no, we want to go. Yeah, we're in Illisk right now, right? So yeah. That's I get confused after a while. So yeah, those are the two options I think Challenger is working with. You know, either A, we have our quest where we're supposed to give back the artifact, otherwise known as the bowl on the pedestal that we snatched, give that back to the guy who needed it, or B, explore further after a long rest. Right?
There's more to explore.
Yeah, there's tombs
Like the
down
other side
further
with all the
south.
undead stuff.
So I think you are
Yeah.
getting confused. There is stuff, there are more things that you can explore, just to show you a little bit as to what you guys are talking about. So you guys were here, and you guys have not explored other parts of it. As you can see, there's still black on the map. There is also another undead area that you guys were to be sent to, of the 3 tasks that you guys kind of need to do.
Oh yeah, let's do that one. Maybe let's explore the blackness here. You know, these areas where it's all dark. Explore those areas. Make sure we cleaned out everything faithfully down here, and then we can go and do the undead task in Illisk. That sounds like a really good idea.
And I suggest, if we talk to the Drider, we can tell the Drider about the obelisk, but don't tell him about the scroll.
Why
This guy
not?
seems to be very wanting power.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's nice. Let's just Be smart.
That's the problem. Be smart.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that sounds good. Let's get our long blissful rest here in.
So you
Yeah,
wait like 31 hours. You're gone for two hours or 2.5 hours, and then you come back. It's like we got to camp here for another 30 hours, man. Are you
Well,
serious?
it's that, or you go into battle and you're like half, you don't have
Yeah,
all your
I
hit
don't think
dice.
I don't think the sheer ticking of the clock can account for the trauma, the mental strain that we went through.
That's right.
Want to
That
talk about
requires
mental strain? Oh man.
It takes time. It takes lots of time to be able to heal from those sorts of things. So no, I don't. Shylandar doesn't at all feel bad about that at all. It's time for get some rest. So you have to take care of yourself. This is all self care type stuff. If you're going to be a servant of Bergie, you have to be a servant over the long haul. That means resting up, taking breaks. He's thinking of starting a union. We're going to start a union so we can have mandatory breaks at 10 and in the morning and stuff. 11sies. We'll have mandatory 11sies.
Oh man. I'm perfectly fine with just going on ahead. I'm a little low on spell slots, but I also have sorcery points, so I'm good.
Yeah, I can
he
go on
is.
forever.
We can go on a little bit. I don't know. I mean, Chalandar's low. He has basically one of every whatever level to work with. So if we start getting hammered, you guys are on your own as far as healing goes because he can't do a whole lot. He only has like one level 1 spell left.
Yeah.
So that's something to think through. He has two. If I'm creative, he has 2 vampiric touches left, which would be great for Chalandar.
All right. Well, we could start looking at the next area.
Yeah, we could do
There's
that.
all that shaded area that needs to be explored.
Yeah. Let's do that. Kyle.
Okay, so you guys are going to be exploring the whole other area after you climb up and get out of the city. Don't wait for 31 hours. So that's ridiculous. You do not have the and the dagger +1. The returning one does require attunement. I forgot to add.
Oh, 2 minutes before it returns?
Attunement. So
What's the deal with attunement? You can only have limited
so
numbers of attuned ones.
Yeah,
Yes,
you can only
yes.
attune to 3 things at a time. You have to like
Indeed.
hug it for an hour or whatever the heck.
You have to kind of like mentally just spend that short rest or that time connecting with this item and attuning it to it. Now, the whole point of this
Well.
is that if you played 3.5 or even first edition, you may have remembered that it's just like, all right, so as a warrior, I'm going to pull out my frostbrand sword, not that one. All right, my flame tongue sword, all right, not that one. All right, I'm going to pull out my javelin of lightning, all right, not that one. Well, I'm going to pull out and you have all these different items. Well, now you have to choose your best items and which ones you want to be attuned to give you the bonuses, so you don't have like 15 passive bonuses.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I see. So yeah, well, up until this ring, Chalinar didn't have to worry about that because he didn't really have any items. So this is a brand new day. He actually has to worry about attunement. What is this attunement thing? Okay, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
Moving up in the world.
When we get some time, I will do that, I guess, since we're moving on.
Yeah, you can't get it
just
yet, but yeah.
Stow it away. Be ready.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Okay, so.
Okay, let's keep moving on. Woo!
Conga line going here.
Yep.
Conga line.
These are you.
I'll move forward a little bit. I can't move past Sanos. Oh, there we go. Doing. Doing. Anybody else moving?
Okay. Do we need to check or investigate or use some sort of perception?
Passive checking for traps.
Okay, so you're just using your passive perception.
Roll,
Gotcha.
Right?
Do.
Do I need to roll?
Well, you're using your passive perception, so you're not rolling It's just if there's a
He'll tell
Oh,
you.
check that's beyond 17.
Active perception.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
What's up?
well,
You cut out.
I'm actively looking.
All right, then you're in front, and roll me an investigate or perception.
Is anyone proficient in that besides me?
For
I am.
perception?
For
I'm
perception.
Oh, I am because I'm an elf.
I am in perception, so I'll do it too.
Forgot.
Okay,
So,
well, I only have a
actually,
plus
let's
6. So who's the best at this?
I got a +7
I
on
have
it.
+1.
Dan is. I got a
Yeah.
+6, I think.
Okay,
+7 on
then
perception.
Gonna
Oh,
do
I
it
have,
with
I
our-
have a +7 too. I have a +7 too for perception.
Well, one of us
Okay.
needs to do it, basically.
yes.
Okay,
and you have
I'll
all
roll
of-
my perception, and
All right.
Dan, you can. How about this? Since you're in front, you go ahead and roll, and I'll help you because I'm proficient too. So you'll take your advantage.
Yeah, and no. You do guidance, and I'll help him.
Oh, I can do that.
Well, I'm just gonna roll.
Guidance.
And Kyle knows how to add everything to it.
Oh,
Yeah, I can
very
add
hard.
4 to your roll.
so close to the 20.
21. Okay.
Okay,
Nice.
21 plus 4, Kyle.
No,
4.
it's 17 plus 4. Because it. Oh wait, no, you were advising. That's right.
What?
25. Because you were helping. I apologize.
Yeah,
25.
And we're all proficient in
Advantage.
it, so we can
Jeez.
totally maximize this.
We'll
Yeah,
see
like,
things.
don't forget
All
that.
right,
Don't forget that.
all right. So 25.
right.
As you look through this passageway, all of you keeping a very keen eye open, you see that there has not been any disturbances in the dust or anything else of the remains scattered along here, except for some small little points on the ground, which you would assume would be the Drider claws, well, the Drider spider appendages. And beyond that, there doesn't seem to be any other humanoid footprints as well as you guys are looking through. As for traps, you don't see any even used mechanisms of traps along the way.
That doesn't mean we're not gonna stop looking.
Okay.
And
We'll just keep
keep
that
moving.
roll until
Okay.
you encounter something that would make you have to re-roll it, like a encounter, combat, whatever else.
Sure. All right, go around the
Chilly.
corner.
Okay, we go to the corner then.
Okay. As you go around this corner, you see that the path continues along towards the area that you've already seen, and stairs leading down to another area.
Well, might as well go to the stairs.
Okay.
And I know other people are really following, so I'll just keep kind of peer around the corner. Anything? Do I see anything?
You see the remnants of what was once a carpet that's been frayed by time.
Check under the carpet.
Well, we'll go towards the carpets.
I've played
Skeletons,
it.
skeletons
Click.
always
get a
hide
little
under
bit
the
more
carpet.
into this room, you see that there are, it seems that they're magically enchanted chairs in order to have the wooden veneer last throughout this amount of time. That would be your quick assumption. And these chairs, while looking extremely fine themselves, have decayed and eaten away cushions by time. You also see in the center of this carpeted area is a table. A table that, while it is cracked and broken, does have the remnants of some arcane symbol around the edges of it. And in the center is a pedestal to hold something that has been misplaced, lost, or destroyed. But the remnants of it are unseen.
So, Dungeon Master, if Chalandar smashed like a chair, could he use it to have like a +1 stake against a vampire?
Oh man.
It's a
You can
long-lasting chair.
always
So you never
try.
It's a great answer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Chalandar is going to smash one of the chairs and take a good quality stake to be used for testing
We'll
on a
get
vampire.
in the room
future.
first. All right, so
then
total
we're
okay.
all
agreement.
in the room.
Okay.
as you get into this room a little bit further, you see that there is a chest that, while broken, battered, it is still sealed. And here
Ooh.
it appears to be more of a footlocker for what was once a bed, as it's been lost and destroyed by time. But yeah, this is more of a chest.
Lockpick.
Check for traps. Well,
You
we're
can see the
already
lock is
checking
busted,
traps.
so you could just open this chest if you want.
Oh,
I'm opening it.
okay.
Alright, so you
What's
open
inside?
this chest, and you find quite a few different scrolls. Let's see what spells you know.
Oh.
You find, familiar to you, Farina, a scroll of Fireball,
Yeah.
a scroll of Scorching Ray,
Ooh.
Also familiar to me.
scroll of Magic Missile.
Also familiar to me.
Mm-hmm. You find some scrolls that you're unfamiliar with, which means you'd have to roll a Knowledge or Arcana to actually know what it is.
Mr. J.
Show
Oh,
us.
fine. So,
You got magic.
He's gonna like become a professor of magic at this rate, because everything magic he finds, he's figuring out.
yeah, he's actually doing
He's
pretty
learning
good.
stuff.
He's
It's
able
like an
That's his
to.
job. He's a
internship.
scholar.
Yeah, he's able to figure it out over time. Let's actually see his Arcana roll.
What's a skull on the table?
That was the remnants of what was once there, as if it held something. Come on, roll. Why aren't you rolling?
Cool.
Like a brain?
Oh my god. Okay, that was not meant for you, Farina. That was meant for Jovis. Alright, so Jovis knows all this stuff. Yay.
Wow.
Yeah, he's a, oh, of course, these are all different scrolls.
Yes, that's obvious.
So many scrolls. What was the other one? So there's a few scrolls.
Fine.
As the text scrolls off of
There's
you.
a few scrolls.
Yep.
Misty step.
And you also find that there are a few other scrolls written in a strange language that none of you would actually. Actually, what languages do you guys know? This would actually be kind of important. You might know.
Chalandar knows Undercommon.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you do though know that, don't you?
I don't
I-
even remember what
I know Elvish and Common, and I think I'm supposed to know one other, but I don't remember.
Where do we find languages?
moment,
I
do
don't
I
think
have
you know any
them?
other than just common. Yeah, I think you just know.
No,
common.
I know several. No,
Yeah,
I have
well,
several.
He has
She
the,
has the
water one.
the sea
The
creature
aqua,
one.
whatever the heck.
Aqua.
Yeah, where do I
H-
find them?
Oh, and
Aqua,
on your
that's what it
attributes
is.
page, you can actually click which ones you know. So I just gave you Aqua and Common. I don't know the others.
figured I'd
am I
have-
going?
I
You
probably
know
I
what?
have.
got Common and Elvish.
I know
I have
several.
Languages. I gotcha.
Yeah, I would probably know Elven, Common, and some other strange one because
Yeah.
my family travels. So I don't know.
You
pick,
can
pick
you
one
can
strange one at
update
random.
them.
Okay.
Where do I go to update
Okay,
them?
I know Common, Elvish, Thieves' Cant, and Aquan.
So under attributes,
Alright.
Dan, on the bottom
I
right,
just gave you a
there's
weird one.
That's fine. That's what I would expect. Special traits: tool, armor, weapon, condition, damage. Oh, common,
No, if you
Elvish,
go to-
and Terran.
Okay,
What
there
the
we
hell is Terran?
Yeah. Have fun with that.
Alright, mine are updated, pal. You can look at them.
Terran is what, human? What is that?
No, Terran is like earth creatures, like for example, it would be like the
Cool.
Tao and
Elementals.
whatnot. Really weird. Elvish these can't. Okay.
That's cool. Okay.
So
like
those
that.
of you who can read Elvish, see that there are some commonalities between Elvish, these scripts, and Common. That if you take some time, you can decipher them, but they're a little weird, as if they're almost a different dialect. Like, for example, how art thou sooth seen thine fine visage of Old English to say like, have you seen this chick? This fine looking chick, kind of. So,
Okay.
yeah, you could. Yeah,
Gotcha.
it'll take a bit. It'll take a bit, but you're able to possibly read these if you take them with you.
Okay.
I'm shoving them in my bag of holding.
That sounds like a good place.
All right, all right.
Does anyone want these scrolls?
Could they be sold for the greater glory of Bergi and the worship house of Bergi?
I mean, we got a scroll of remove curse if someone wants to just hold on to that in case we need it, because that'd be useful.
Yeah,
Jovis.
Chalendar
Yep.
could do that.
Yeah,
Challenger.
Jovis could hold that.
What?
And if
Okay,
I
Yeah, Misty Step.
and if I keep increasing in power with you all, I could even scribe some of these scrolls if I'm able to acquire the funds to do so.
You could.
Dang,
you could do
would
that.
be nice. I like that idea.
We could be evocation buddies, and we could just spew fire at things.
Evocation's not my calling, Farina. I apologize on that.
That's right.
Sure, don't worry,
That's
I got
right.
that covered. I got that covered, and then some.
That's right. Farina, you must understand he's chosen the wiser path of necromancy.
I
mean,
have
you've
not.
seen me set stuff on fire, man. I don't know if it's
There
necessarily.
still is time,
not
Jovis.
wise.
There still is time to walk in the light.
Don't listen to him. Just don't.
When are they actually? Oh, they just.
Alright.
Oh, he's actually also chosen already. He is not yet, though. All right.
That's a lie.
He sees all the choices and he's flabbergasted and he's just like, man, there's so many choices and he has to figure it out. So
yeah,
he has
there
a
are
choice.
8 of them. Which
Okay.
one
Yeah.
should he do?
Well,
Necromancy.
that's more than one.
Okay. So what else? Over the room. Chalendar has his eye on some of these chairs. They would be good material for spearing some vampires. But there's a chest over here too, right?
You could tell just with a glance that this
footlocker.
was a footlocker that was meant to contain clothing and other such common items that are trivial to you. And it has been busted open, as well as you can see the contents have been eaten away and eroded by time.
So Chalendar is going to smash a chair and get a steak for himself.
You fashion a
Alright.
shiv/stake from a wooden chair. You can put that in your inventory however you will for later, when it may come to be something of use.
Okay. Put under loot. Okay.
What's this?
Nothing. Trying to move around. There we are.
What's this?
With what? That one? That was the chest that you guys had pilfered.
What's this?
That was the footlocker.
Is this a rug?
It looks as if it was
Looks like a
a
bed.
rug or a bed at some point, but it seems that it has also been destroyed by time to where you can barely make out what it might have been. And actually, at this point, this is
Under the
where we'll take our break, as we get to go to the bathroom and you guys get to do your other stuff.
What's under the carpet?
There's nothing under the carpet.
Are you sure?
Skeletons. That's
I could
where
pull
they
out my
hide.
wand of secrets and we could really double check, man.
You can
I
really
still
double
have
check,
it.
but we will take our 5-minute break here.
All right. Break time.
Be right back.
Breakdown.
All right. Let's get back to this.
All right. I don't know where's everybody.
I don't know. I know Sherry's
Here.
Where is everybody?
Oh, all right. Let me just see
Okay.
Farina.
Yeah, I went downstairs and I got the
Chicken pot
pies and
pie.
yeah, last time Dan was talking about the chicken pot pies, and so when Karen dropped off the big sister, I made Karen stop over at Sam's Club and get the chicken pot pies, and now I can live in luxury like you West Coasters do with your chicken pot pies and your flesh pots of Egypt that you
Your
have.
flesh
So
pots.
life is good.
Oh my god. Okay. Uh. Is
Okay.
Thing? What's up? What's happening with her? Yeah.
There.
Okay. Good. You're the only one I hadn't heard. So, yes, back from our break as you guys are looking under the carpet and don't find anything.
I go to the end of the thing and just look down the hallway.
All right. So when looking down the hallway, what you see is that it extends into the opening of what would be another room, as well as the stairs leading down further into another area.
Mention behind us. Hey, there's another room down some stairs over here.
Okay, lead the way. Wait, are you around the corner there?
Yeah.
Oh, down there. Oh, hey now. Okay.
All right, so we can do the same thing with our checking for traps and all that thing.
And you have your
And do we need
same
to roll again?
You don't need to roll again. You have your same
Okay,
roll. You haven't
move on
done
down.
anything significant except like inspect a room. So totally, when you reach here, you hear the munching of something, eating on what would be flesh, bone, something crunchy as well as fleshy at the same point. And Shaladar, as you jump ahead to here, you hear that crunching stop as it is somewhere in this room.
Can I roll like an awesome religion or history check or whatever it is to figure out if this is ghouls munching on stuff?
Yeah, roll me a religion actually, because that's kind of along those lines.
Okay, I don't have too much for bonuses there, but yeah,
Probably.
I'll say.
I mean, it's got to be undead, right? It's probably ghouls. Probably.
It's all undead. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll if I'm down there, I'll step back a tiny bit here and let the band know that there's most likely undead around the corner. In a whispery
Always
sort
undead
of
around the corner
stuff.
with you.
Well, true, but in this
Okay.
case, more likely that I can hear them.
Hey, chorus you can.
All right. Then slowly
Why don't you go
move up,
talk to him?
peek around.
Yeah, have a nice, good, long conversation.
See if it'll convert
gonna-
to bird.
Hey, stealth time! Stealth time!
Roll stealth. As you've kind of already given that away, but okay.
Oh, we're doing great.
Yeah, but they don't have to know how many we are
Potentially true. Yes.
or
Yes.
where
Roll me a
exactly we are. Mm,
Nice.
stealth.
Wow,
Wow. All right.
Nice. Sneaky.
We got two more.
impressive.
Very impressive.
Well, I don't think Chalandar is going to have to. He doesn't exactly have a whole lot of stealth skill, but we can roll it just for the sake of seeing how bad it. Okay. See, there we
Yeah,
are.
that's pretty bad. All right. And then Thanos, you don't want to stealth?
I do.
Then you need to roll.
Sorry, I didn't know we all had to do.
Well, yeah. It's that's the one exception of the group trick. Okay.
Not good
Okay,
enough, Kyle?
ninja.
There's the Sanus we all know and love.
All right, so you guys stealth up here,
30.
I know, right?
and then what do you want to do?
Casual 30.
A casual 30.
Well, first, let's observe as far as like peek around the corner to see what all is there. See if they really are undead. It could be just a friend of Fairina's eating some potato chips for all we know.
It could. It could.
Faye doesn't really have many friends outside of work, but okay.
So what you see in this area is that it appears to be open, ransacked tombs that were once used to contain possibly some of the richer folks of society, but every single one of them has been thrust open, and you can see also bones, pieces of flesh, corpses, mummified remains, torn asunder from these corpses and strewn about the area.
Do I see the crunchy
Creepy.
munchy person?
You do not see the crunchy munchy as it has stopped a little bit ago.
Is there any holes or anything this thing could have gone in, or any hiding places like above the door jamb, or on the ceiling, or on the floor, or in the wall? Any cracks?
There
I
are
heard
no
something.
cracks or hiding places. Well, there are many cracks in the walls. If it is like a, if it is air base, like a or a gaseous base, then it could have gone through, or liquidy base, I guess it could have gone through the cracks. But and those cracks are almost everywhere in this room. Here, 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 even some on the floor. But as for a passageway, there are no extra passageways that you could see where this creature would have gone through.
It's invisible.
The only explanation.
Well, I wait till other people get close by, and I'll slowly move in.
Alright, as you slowly
crap.
move in,
Okay.
we start combat as they were waiting for you guys to slowly move in, and you see what is before you. These green, horrible, wretched creatures that are still having the viscous material of what would be corpses dripping from their mouths. And the rest of you will get to see them eventually. So roll your initiative.
Lovely.
Indeed.
Alright, so I click on the token, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then,
I just click on the fist and then hit the die next to your name.
oh, I can do that too.
And
Ooh.
the dice. That's better. Okay.
So much
Oh,
faster.
that's
That's-
great.
Oh, yes.
So, one thing that you do see before we start combat is that this creature up here appears to be like it has almost red skin instead of green, which is very different. Well, this one just has a normal green skin. So, Sanos, here you go. When you get to see this
Yeah,
creature,
because green skin's normal.
the red skin will have the weird icon on it, just to help differentiate.
Oh, let's see. Oh, I was 5? Wait, how does this work? I was up here. Okay, I hit this thing, right? Oh, nope, that's not it. What do these buttons do?
Oh my god.
I did
It's
this
been a week.
We've
I've
been
lost
a week.
everything. So you need to hold control down.
I was never good at this.
Hold control
Control?
down. Yep. Left click, different
Okay.
spots. Exactly.
We're doing it, guys. All right, let's move there, and then I can see what I see. Right?
Yep, and then you'll
That's
have
25.
5 feet.
And then what do I press?
Space while holding control down.
All right, so I see something around the corner. Right?
A gesture of like 2 and point left and right.
So I can
You can go there.
go there.
Mhm.
Come on. All right. I'm gonna hit it.
All right. Twang twang.
Do I have sneak attack?
According to your, I believe it was Rakish I'd ask you, whatever you do. And an 11
missed.
does not hit.
Aw.
Damn it.
A 13 also does
Aw.
not hit.
Oh, I'm here.
You're here. Indeed you are. End your turn when you're ready.
Okay, my turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's gonna go around the corner here. And which one is the biggest one?
The biggest.
They do not differentiate in size. There is one that is red-skinned and the other that is green-skinned.
Okay, can I get down to the green-skinned one and hammer him?
These are the Christmas elves.
Yeah.
The green-skinned one is
Entered.
here.
Giant Christmas elves.
It's the one to the south.
Giant cannibalistic Christmas elves.
They like to eat children.
So, how much have you moved in How
Yeah.
much have you moved so far, Chalandar? 10, 15 feet?
Two squares, so
Okay,
10
so
feet.
you can move here.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna move down there and Ben Pierre touch the guy.
Of course. All right.
Get it over with. Get it done. They're
Consume
eating
spell
people.
slot.
They are
yeah.
Oh, 21 hits. Yep, for
Wow.
5 damage.
21 hit.
Yeah, 21 definitely
Okay.
hits.
All right, excellent. So that's Oh, I get my bonus action. Bergie, the light of Bergie shall claim thee. Where's my end button? There we are.
Okay, Farina.
Cool. Great.
Bummer. Should have all attacked one. That way, Farina could have just blown up the other one.
Can't go through walls. Good, good.
Burp. Okay.
The one
I
that you
still
can
can't
see.
much because there are people here.
Yep, and the one that you can see is red-skinned.
Okay. Should I move there? So I got
Is that the one on top?
mirror. I'm gonna move.
The one with the weird icon
Yeah.
is red-skinned. Yes, the one next to Sanos is red-skinned. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it with fire. 'Cause fire's
Fire.
good.
All right, which one? Well, you'd be hitting the top one, right? Because that one's going through Chalandar.
Yeah, because I don't want to accidentally set Chalandar on fire.
Sweet. What are you hitting it with?
I don't know. I'll figure that out real quick here. Let's start slow and see how it reacts to a nice good old fashioned firebolt.
Excellent, excellent.
Never mind.
The firebolt pitters out of
Never
existence.
mind. Oopsie.
That would have been
I
good
tried.
damage, but yeah.
It would've,
clicked something on
too.
accident. Yeah. And that,
Oh,
it's
well.
not a
Whoa.
critical. Yeah, I accidentally clicked the button that would have made it a critical. Oh, that's how you make things criticals. That's cool. Huh. Alright.
Cool.
So-
Nothing else I can do, really.
Yeah.
I figure overwhelming killing factor. So, I gotta do the control thing.
You gotta move.
And can I move behind or towards the back, but without opportunity of attack?
Yep, you can move there. You can move there as well. Kind of like on top of the ransacked tomb, since the tomb area is...
And now
This is the tomb.
I could go to.
It's a little hard to see, but yeah.
Inventory.
Yeah, you can hit it, no problem.
And we haven't really rested, so I have no key. So I'm just.
No,
gonna
you took
use
a short
two
rest.
attacks. Oh, I
You
have all my
didn't.
keys
You didn't
active?
hit the short rest button, did you? You did. You just hit
did.
hit die, right?
Oh,
No, I hit it 3 times.
I don't think I did either.
No, no, you
I
didn't
need to
hit
hit
the
my short rest
bed, so
button.
you didn't do this. There you go.
Yeah, I need to do that too.
Yeah, that'll get you your short rest stuff back. So your key is back. Yeah,
There we
that's
are.
kind of important.
Okay.
Features.
So yeah, you have your 7.
Since I am behind him, I will do the flurry of blows.
Well, you first need to
key
attack.
first.
First need to do it specifically after.
Oh.
So you
fine.
can't
I gotta
gain
do
your
my first
Yeah, yeah.
2 normal attacks first. Okay, that's right. So inventory, bing, and bing.
24 hits and 18 also
Bam.
hits.
And a blam! Okay, now we can do the flurry of blows. So I can go over to features. Who knows what else we're gonna run into, but we can always do tons of short rests. That's fine. So I'm gonna do the roll
Sure.
the key, and now the flurry of blows, and I'm gonna roll, and that's 2 more attacks. So I roll it twice.
Might you roll it twice.
That's right.
All right,
Kablam,
2 hit.
kablam.
Yeah. Dang.
Holy
Okay.
cow. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. 40 damage is pretty good.
Wow.
All right. So 40...
I'm sure these are trolls and they regenerate, so we have to do lots of damage quickly.
And then do you want to make them do some other weird thing with your key attacks or no?
Oh, I want to trip him.
You want to trip him? Okay.
Trip of death. Trip of death.
Oh. Okay.
Mm.
And remember, in the future, before you roll... Oh, well, it fails the first one. So it is on the ground. It is prone.
In the future, what? Oh,
Don't don't forget to...
Never mind.
Yep, one at a
Let
time.
me do something else.
Nothing else? Okay. Good.
No, let me think, because he's just going to get right back up again, because he's right after me. That's stupid. So let me think of something else.
Well, you
I
have a
forgot
second
about
one
that.
that hit, so it is prone, but what was your second attack going to do? You cannot push, so the only thing you can do is it can't take reactions.
It can't take reactions until the end of your next turn. That's going to be the second one, but he already made the second one you were hinting at, so probably won't take effect. But that's what the
Well,
second
there's
one's
no
gonna be. He
there's
can't take
I'm saying that if you do trip, always roll your first flurry of blows, then say you're gonna trip, and then I'll make the save, see if he's prone or not, and then you do your other flurry of blows
okay.
for your advantage. Okay. That's all what it is. So you are correct. End your turn when you're ready.
Oh, okay. And turn.
All
Oh,
right.
that's right. You can only do one of those.
Totally.
Okay,
What is your AC? 18, correct?
18, yes.
The troll attempts to bite and do 2 claws at you. The claws miss horribly, as a nat 1 in 10 does not hit you, but the bite hits for 7 damage. Getting a small piece of flesh from you. The other troll.
Okay, 29.
Indeed. We have Challenger. Challenger, what's your AC?
18. Got a
18.
+1 shield.
Your shield deflects the bite as your armor stops one of the claws. However, one claw does sink into you for 9 damage. As you do see, surprise, surprise, they both regenerate health.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does say troll. That's right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely.
Alright, Sanos, your go.
Okay.
Huh?
You get the extra
Alright.
attacks now that everyone's near it. Well, I'm near it anyway.
Well, the sneak
It's
attack.
true.
Yeah.
Come on.
A
Ugh, does that
16 does hit.
Oh, thank God.
Because they are bigger, usually.
Alright. Should I re-roll it? Yeah, let's re-roll it.
Okay.
I'm re-rolling it. The damage.
Roll the damage.
Alright, roll the damage.
Nope.
Oh, no, you're keeping 9. Okay. So, 9, and then do you want to add your sneak attack to that?
Yes.
Alright. It's always a question, 16 more, alright. Pretty good.
Yeah.
And then the short. Nope,
That
that's
is
not
no.
gonna hit. Yeah, that's my turn.
Then we go to Challenger.
Challenger. Okay. Do not consume spell slot. Roll. Oh, come on.
21 hits for
okay.
7.
Good.
Okay, and then you know what's coming next. There we are.
Indeed.
Wham.
19 more. Nice. As you melt some of the skin and you get back a whole bunch of your health.
Excellent. That's what we want to see. All right. So now a chance to preach to him. You shall not defile the dead anymore. Bam. Okay.
Did you also take the damage from the troll,
Nice.
Chalandar?
I did, but I healed.
Oh, gotcha. So that's why you're at 55. Gotcha.
Yeah, because I also have aid. I have aid, so
Mhm.
I'm plus 5 hit points.
Makes sense.
Okay.
All right, Farina, what do you wish to do?
I'm gonna move back here,
All right.
get a nice good look at both of them, and we're gonna cast Scorching Ray. Because
On-
yes,
On which one? What you doing?
we're going to do.
The northern one. The northern one. Up here. Up here. Up here.
Okay.
Don't
Whoa.
worry, I have a
Yeah,
pretty. That's the thing.
that
I have
way
a pretty
everybody can go
solid
attack
line
the
of
one on the
sight to
bottom.
not hit you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
So,
I
what
shouldn't
are
hit
you doing, Farina? Other people can't assist you in combat tactics at this point.
I'm
So we
probably
cannot go
not
kill the
going to
bottom one.
Challenger.
Anyway.
I did see the troll down here take a big ol' hunk of damage, so we're gonna do one at the bottom, one at the top, and the third one at the bottom again.
Okay. So you have to click Scorching Ray like
And
3
for
times or
safety,
something. It's
Make
really
sure that I
weird.
don't
Oh,
explode. Okay, we're good.
Nice.
That's
There we go.
interesting. I didn't know you could do that. Cool.
Yeah, you can split up your rays just like you can split up your magic missiles. So you'll have to click Scorching Ray once, have it consume a spell slot, and then click it.
Yeah.
I think it's 2 more times, not consuming a spell slot, because it's 3 rays, right? Yeah.
Mhm. So that one's for the bottom.
Okay, it hits the bottom. As it hits for 8 damage. But yeah, you have to split it up like right at the beginning of the spell, like she did, which is correct. That one.
It is for the top.
It hits the top, and you see it
damage.
actually heals the troll.
Oh, lovely.
Oh.
That's the red effect. Interesting.
They have fire trolls? Ooh.
I don't like fire trolls.
Fancy.
And third one for the bottom.
Bottom one probably won't heal from fire.
It is not healing from fire. And a 9 does not hit.
So the red one likes fire. The green one doesn't like fire.
Indeed.
Noted. Okay. I'm gonna see. Am I okay? How am I doing on spell slots? 'Cause I'm
Stabby,
scared.
stabby time.
One moment. I'm just gonna double check here.
It looks like you have a lot of spell slots left.
Yeah, I do. Cause sorcery points. I don't have any sorcery points left. So yeah, we're just gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh goodness, lag. Wait for that. Well,
Did you want to end your turn?
yes, I would.
I got you. Okay, totally. Your turn?
Inventory. Yay!
It hits for 11 damage.
Second attack. No, probably not. Oh, 17,
seven.
maybe.
Yep, it hits for 6 more, so it hits 17.
Hold the 1. And then, do I want to do any features? Well, we need to kill this thing. We need to kill this thing fast, because it's just going to keep regenerating. So,
Yeah.
Flurry of Blows, I'm going to... Well, I got to see if it hits first.
Okay,
So,
first one.
key, roll. Flurry of Blows, roll. Yay!
Do you want to try to trip it?
Okay, I'm gonna have it not. No, I'm gonna have it not react to the end of, or to the beginning of my next turn, or however that works.
Okay, and then you get your second flurry.
Yep.
You hit it. It goes down. And do you wish to end your turn?
Is there any bonus thing like I can set it on fire? No, we don't want to set it on fire. Something
You've
to.
been down that road before.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Tie it up.
Well, yeah, I'm afraid it's just gonna regenerate and come back to life again. So, the Challenger dude seems to be doing okay, so I guess I'm gonna pull out some.
Oh
No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna. Do I have a bonus action where I can move?
You have your movements. You've used your action and bonus action, but you do have movements.
There. I don't know. I'm doing this weird pattern.
But okay. Instead of going straight, I'm special.
Well, you're a drunken monk, right?
And there, and space.
Okay. So,
Oh, and turn. Ding.
alright. So, fun things first. You see, surprise, surprise, this troll is not dead as it
Not dead yet. Not
gets,
dead yet.
as it gets up, since it only took a flesh wound, apparently, even though it went down. And it will attack the only thing in front of it. So, Sanos, what is your AC?
Shouldn't you be able to tell that, Con?
I don't want to have to click your character token every time. So, 16. Okay.
16.
A bite misses with a natural one. A claw misses, and a claw hits you for 11 damage.
I'm having that.
Alright, so you have it to where you only take 5 damage.
Wow.
Yeah, rogue tanks aren't that great. This one will continue to fight and bite at you, Chalandar. Oh wow, all 3 hit. Jeez. Okay. You're gonna first need to make 3 Constitution saving throws, and then take 35
Ow.
damage. Dang.
Ow.
Goodness.
35.
Not right.
All right. Let's start doing our Constitution saving throws. We want saving throw. Okay. Saving throw.
And then the third.
And saving throw.
Oh, there's the drop.
Oh no.
As Vampiric Touch drops from you, and you take your 35 damage.
No. I have Warcaster. We've been
Oh,
through this.
you do. That's right. That's right.
Now, Kyle conveniently forgets these things.
Yeah,
Because I don't have
I've learned to
everything
not
memorized.
forget my.
So
It's
just
the one
needs
seed I
sticky
have.
notes all over the place. Like this one can take resistance from this or this. And
You
that's
see, this
forecast,
one
don't
did
worry
not
about
regenerate.
concentration.
I'm not gonna remember all your stuff, like your elemental adept. Some
The sticky notes
maybe.
are for.
But yeah, exactly. Sticky note all over your stuff.
Okay.
All right, Sanos.
I mean, that's how I do it.
When I DM in person, I usually prefer to have papers all around me, as Sherry has seen, to have like a little paper semicircle. But yes, helps. You hit for
Yes.
7 damage, or do you want to re-roll that?
I'm gonna re-roll that. That is a terrible roll.
Mm-hmm.
Open rapier. Damage. Okay, that's better.
we
I'll
are.
take that. 10 damage. Do I get sneak attack? I think I
Yes,
should.
you do.
Okay. Is it down
Alright.
again?
It goes down. Bleh.
Can I do anything with my bonus action?
Up to you.
Like, could I start sawing off its head?
No, you can just take a small attack on that area, but it's not going to saw it off. You'll see that it will just
Can
regenerate.
I try to
Main action to
penetrate
decapitate.
my short sword?
Oh, sorry.
Okay, I just want to
Not a
stab my
bonus
short sword into its neck. Can I do that?
Yeah, you stab it into the neck.
Yes.
Okay.
I try to do that?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Alright, so then we go
Alright,
to...
so main action to decapitate.
No,
Got
you
it.
use your main action to stab. Oh, okay. I thought you were rolling for
Saying
like.
it's
Gotcha. So you like nick some of the neck. All right.
I'm a bad aim.
Indeed.
Oh, we'll try again. I hit it, but not really. Not too much. Alright, that's my turn.
Challenger.
All right.
What?
See if we can get some hit points back.
Did you take your 35 damage?
Wait, no, I took 25 off. I need to take another 10 off.
Yeah, it's another
You're right.
10. I was like, that should have been chunky.
Because 5 minus 3 leaves me 2. Okay, you're right. Okay. Do I have that written right?
Yes,
oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay, just the
the
token looks weird. That's all. Oh yes, let me try this again. So do not consume spell slot. Rolling. Oh, come on.
Touch
Oh,
hits.
I got it. Okay. And
Woo!
Nice,
Touch
nice.
of death! Exclamation point.
Nice.
All right.
okay, so 19 plus 7 is got
26, but you only heal half
26.
that, I believe, because of
so I get 13 back.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, half the
Okay.
necrotic damage dealt.
30, 33. Okay. All right. Okay. So say, foul beast, you shall not perturb those who are dead anymore. Bonus action.
I see. Farina, here you go.
Cool. Can I stand like over here? Is there like space for me to stand over here so I don't
You
hit people?
can, and there's a few bones that you'll be crunching on, which makes it so that you'll have an elevated height to be able to see this creature over the small sarcophagi.
Okay, that's good. That's good. I like that. Well, I will stand like right there. Near. Cool. And what should I cast? We got all sorts of fire stuff that we can do here. Could do something out fire. You know what? Chromatic Orb. That's what we're doing. We'll do Chromatic Orb.
Alright, Chromatic Orb.
Fire edition.
Fire edition.
Yeah.
Fire! No crazy.
Yes,
Unfortunate.
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 And a 9
dang it.
misses! Wow! That's...
Gosh dang it.
Wait, what? You only have a plus... Something's wonky here. Because your charisma is a +2. Oh, no, that's correct. Okay.
Yep. That's right.
It's like only a +5. Alright. So that misses.
Yeah, it's been. Yeah. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not horribly aching on spell slots yet. So we're gonna end turn.
Alrighty. Then we go to totally.
Time to whack again.
Whack indeed. Yeah,
Yay.
24 hits.
That should hit.
That does hit. It's
Yay.
still up.
Well, we might as well kill it off.
Chip of death.
No, because he'll get right back up again. I'm gonna make him not have a reaction to the next turn.
Well, you need to hit with your flurry of blows in order to do so. Okay, there we go.
I'm working on it.
All right. I'm just wondering here. An 11 does not hit.
Oh.
I get 2 tries.
Indeed you do. 25
That
hits
hits.
as it goes down.
Well, that will make sure it doesn't get a reaction till its next turn.
Indeed. And at the end of your turn, because I'm assuming that's the end of your turn, correct? You see your friends get up again. Yay! And they attack. This one actually attacks you totally because you're actually dealing a lot of damage to it. As it bite claw.
Miss.
Your AC is
Mine
18,
has
so
died again.
ooh, the claw hits for a crit of 20 damage.
Goodness.
Well, I'm at
That's
90
not good.
points now.
Sanos, my friend. Let's see.
All right, so yes, that's me. Hi. How
Hi.
about it's my turn?
None of them hit, as a 14, 14, and 15 don't hit.
Oh
Aw.
man, that's great.
All right, here we go.
That's good. Actually, that's very good.
That's good.
Nice.
That's good. Because I'm over here by myself, so
Do you need me to blast that thing? Because I can.
there's no fire.
I mean,
Okay.
I got a thunder labeled chromatic orb right for its face if you need to. Just blast its eardrums out.
Yeah, I mean, before it comes back up, we have to obliterate it.
Okay.
Obviously.
You can just scoot over and then hit it.
We have to overkill.
Go here.
No, you need to start on your
Is it my
token.
turn?
So like, where? Just for looking. But yeah. Sanos, it is your turn.
So you said it's a main action to decapitate.
Correct, but it is up and not down, so you cannot decapitate.
Why not? I still have a sword.
Because it's not dead as if it's on the ground and prone and everything for you to decapitate. It's still in normal combat.
I want you to decapitate it.
How do I
It's
trip it? Is
conscious
that a-
enough to avoid that.
How do you trip it? You would have to have a specific thing to do so. Or, like, do an athletics
Alright,
as a
so that's
grapple.
not
to
an
trip.
option.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah, grapple.
Alright, well, geez.
Would prefer if you didn't trip it so I can hit it.
This is a conundrum. How do we kill it? Do we just overkill it? I guess we can just try that.
I say
All right,
take its head
so-
off.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
we
what
need
we're trying.
to down. Yeah, get rid of one of them, and then we can gang up on the other one.
Alright, well, that definitely hits. And 10 damage is pretty good, so I'm gonna keep that. Do my sneak attack. This thing still doesn't see it coming. It's hilarious. It's
Alright.
down again. Okay.
Well, it is
Bonus
prone,
action.
so-
I'm gonna short sword it. Try to
Alright.
do more damage. That definitely hits. Rerolling the damage.
Okay.
Landy, why are you trying to get in Mom's bag?
She's carried.
Sorry, that's my cat.
That's our cat. She's our
Alright, that's
barnyard girl.
I'll take.
Alright. So you
Yes,
just
she
slash
is.
a little bit of the neck, but
Big
you see that
barnyard.
it's, yeah, it's regenerating part of the neck too. Is that where you want to end your turn?
Yes.
Alright, and then we'll go to Shalenda.
Landy.
Alright. We gotta
Oh,
start. Okay, do not consume spell slot. I roll.
A
Oh, okay,
21
still
hits?
hit. Still hit.
It does. As you see
Okay, so I hit
it
it for
go
10.
down.
I
Nice.
heal for 5. Okay. 8. Come on, 8, and then. So then. There's not much. Let's see. I don't have anything for fire. I don't think. Well, okay. So my turn is basically done as far as the main action goes. So
Okay.
I shall preach to it and let it know. Thus lie all who defy the will of Bergie and disturb the rest of those who've gone before.
Alright,
There we go.
Farina, here we go.
Back up again.
Let me get back up again.
I'm gonna help my good friend
Yeah.
Thanos over here. I'm gonna move about there.
Okay.
And we're gonna do a fun thing I like to call Chromatic Orb.
Alright.
Thunder Edition.
Alright.
Because sound damage is fun.
And you have disadvantage because it is prone.
I know I do.
What's that disadvantage?
That's how that
Yes,
works.
range
Every
attacks
single
have
time you knock something,
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Melee
prone, I
attacks
have a
have
hard time
advantage.
hitting it.
Yeah. Hitting
It's ridiculous.
now if you've
That's
tried
been
to
a thing. It makes sense.
if you've tried to shoot with a
No,
ranged
this is-
projectile at
it
something
does.
that's prone on the ground, it's much harder than hitting at something that's standing. And if something's on the ground and you just have to stab it with melee, it's much easier than someone that can actually defend themselves and move
Not
around.
moving, and she's within 12 feet of it.
Why
What?
did it only do damage?
Oh,
Bad
you
stuff.
probably just click damage instead of
No, I clicked roll.
let me refund that point for you and then check really quick. Oh, it's under utility. What the heck is this? There we go. Now it's fixed. I apologize on that. That's
Okay.
really weird. It
Take
wasn't a
two.
utility. Take two, yeah. Well, your
Well,
chromatic
then.
orb misses.
Oh well. I tried.
Indeed.
You're on your own.
You're on your own.
I'm going to convert my 4th level spell slot into sorcery points.
Okay.
Because I got a bonus action.
Alrighty.
And I don't cast Wall of Fire ever. Because it's big and destructive.
Alright, totally. What do you wish to do?
Sever it.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna try to chop his head off.
Alright, what do you chop his head off with?
So
I don't know if
it's
you
got
already
a
think
really
that's...
sinewy neck, doesn't it? So I guess I will pull a dagger.
A dagger. Alright.
Well, no. I need to have the +1 to be able to hit it.
It's
I
prone. You're
guess
going to be able to
I'll-
hit it. You're going to be able to hit it probably. Since you have a dagger, you can just say, I use my dagger to decapitate it.
Done.
Okay, so you decapitate it. And that's your main action. Is that your turn?
Secondary action. Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna move the head away from the body, and that's it. I'll toss it towards Favorite. No, I'll toss it towards the over here.
Far wall of
You toss that over there. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
alright,
And
end
then
your
I'll end
turn. You see the head start to move as it looks towards you as the body gets up. Oh, I love trolls. And it goes to swing at you. Same with the other one. This is hilarious.
This is wrong. It's got to have
I don't
minuses for
understand.
that.
So many
It
levels
doesn't
of
have
wrong.
depth perception.
It's looking at you with the head. Oh wow.
Well, you should roll. You should roll to see if it landed with its head not pointed towards it.
I'll let you roll a d20. We'll go a luck roll. That's a fun idea. Yeah, roll a d20, and we'll see if if it sees you. On a 1 to 10,
Die 12. Nope.
it's unlucky for you, but at 11 to 20, it's lucky for you.
And
Okay, so it will have
Yay.
disadvantage. So the first attack with disadvantage is a 19, which hits. It's not a crit, thankfully, so it only deals 8 damage to you.
point. Okay.
And then the next one, a 15, does not hit you. Now, do you see the head actually take its action to turn and move towards you with its teeth as it
How
just...
does the head move?
It uses its mouth to bite on this on the stone and then turn towards you. It takes the entire round to do so, though. So it doesn't.
You don't have leverage. Even with your mouth, you don't have leverage to do that.
That's why it takes an entire 6 seconds to do so. And he had disadvantage.
The troll special ability. That's awesome.
I could see maybe with the tongue, but I don't know. Anyway,
It uses his tongue and mouth. It takes 6 seconds to do so, so it's not gonna. That's why it has disadvantage. But yeah. This one, however, gets up to you, Thanos. Thanos, I will tell you, the bite and a claw do hit you. Which one do you want to dodge?
I would say claw.
The claw.
The claw? Alright. So you take 9 damage from the bite and 5 damage from the claw. Since it is
Yep.
reduced. So 15 total. And then we will
That's
go...
4.
What?
That's 14.
14. Yeah, 9
Oh, 14.
plus
Yeah, sorry.
5.
14. And then we go to Thanos.
Okay, so what can I do with a bonus action?
You can do a lot of things as a rogue. You can go to the bathroom
Can I-
first, apparently.
Not me who even put it there, so.
You can go to the bathroom first, apparently.
Can I?
You can go to the bathroom first, apparently.
Can
You can do
Huh?
that. You can
Can
also
I tie something up? Like, can I tie up something's hands?
tie up something's hands. No, that would be an action. That would be a sleight of hand, a skill check. You would have to be a thief to be able to do that. But you are a swashbuckler.
I am.
Thieves are fun.
I mean, I steal from people.
The thief
I drink
a
subclass,
lot.
you
Subclass thing.
smart
I
little
sneak
frickin'.
around.
Subclass.
Thus, yes, the
I
subclass.
can
Thank you,
deceive.
Farina.
Yes,
Thieves.
I've played a rogue thief before. They're
Persuade.
so fun.
Yes, you would. Any skill check, which tying someone up is a skill check, a sleight of hand skill check, would be a main action.
Okay, I would like to hold my action until Farina has gone.
And what is your action going to be? Since you're readying an action, you need to specify an action that you will do under a certain circumstance.
Can I specify multiple circumstances?
No, that has to
Like
be
if
one.
this
Depending on what she does.
It has to actually just be one, because you're readying an action on one specific thing. It can be very general, like when someone enters the room, I attack them. Or you can say, when specifically the troll enters the room, I attack them. But you do have to specify.
So it can just be as general as I'm going to attack it. I don't have to tell you how I'm going to attack it.
Yes. Because you would be saying,
Okay,
we can
well I'm
use the
going to
attack.
attack it. But how I'm going to do that depends on what happens to it.
Okay, so you're going to use the attack action after Farina.
There's more hamburger.
Yeah.
After
But what I'm
Farina's
trying to
one.
get at, Kyle, is that if she knocks it out, I want to behead it. But
Okay,
if it's
okay.
not knocked out,
Gotcha. So you can say, I ready my action to behead it if Farina knocks it down.
yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay, so end your turn,
Alright.
and then we'll go to Challenger.
Since it doesn't have a head, do I have advantage hitting it?
Yes. Well, actually, no. Now you do not. Now you do not, as the head is facing you.
Yeah, but it's still looking at a weird angle. I mean,
It is looking at a weird angle, but it's not blind, so.
All right. Well, can I let's see here. Can I with my bonus action? Can I light it on fire with a candle?
No, that would be to interact with an item, unless again you are the thief subclass, is an action.
Okay. Well, I guess it's vampire touch time. Okay.
Oh wow!
Hey.
Yeah.
That.
dang.
Okay. So I get 10, 11 hit points back. 38.
No, you round
48.
down. So, oh no, yeah, it is 32. It is 22. It is 22. Never mind. Yeah, so you do get 11. Very good. Very good.
40, 49. Okay. Okay. And then stay down, foul beast. The light of Bergie will consume you.
All right.
Clickety click.
So totally, why don't you go and head away and throw the face into a box or in a pile or shove its face into the ground or something.
Just throw it out into the hallway where it can't see stuff.
Even better.
And then go after it and hit it against the wall a million times. Because I hate the thing.
Because I hate this.
It's your turn. No. Oh, it's Farina's turn. I'm sorry, it's
It
Farina's
is
turn.
How
very
the
discerned.
turn order works.
Yeah.
I move. We're gonna try Thunder Chromatic Orb take 2.
All right. Thunder Chromatic Orb take 2.
Please it.
Oh, that might make it so it can't see at least. That would be good.
Oh, wait, one moment. Before that, I'm gonna use my bonus
yeah,
action
you
to
need-
convert sorcery points, because I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Haha. Bonus actions. I have 1 to spend.
Till you figure out what it's weak
Here's
to.
the
Yeah.
chromatic orb.
Chromatic Orb is so fun.
Cool. Oh, come on, God.
As you miss and you hit the wall.
Ah. That's frustrating.
And
Okay.
Sanos. Yes. None of that happens.
So I can
And
attack now.
your ready to action does not go into play as your reaction is
Said
also
it was
used.
general.
What?
You freaking said it was general, Kyle.
Yeah, but you said to behead. So beheading is different than an attack action. A beheading is different than an attack action. Attack is
It
just
is
to hit and
not.
deal
It
damage.
is literally the same thing.
No, it's
You
not.
are
Getting
so
down,
full of
getting down, and
BS.
beheading
It's
someone
fucking
is very
real.
different than just trying to swing to hit.
Kyle, so that's how you behead someone. Have you ever seen a beheading?
Yes, but
Okay.
those are usually
Literally
more accidental in combat. The intentional
No, you
act
are
of
so
beheading
bad.
is
Purposely
different.
behead something. It takes a little
Been
more
dealing with
effort.
these
It
things.
does.
Technically.
It does.
Come
It
up
does.
with just absurd. You don't even listen to yourself.
All right, totally.
So
What?
she doesn't get any action because she said
Apparently
she was gonna
not.
hold it.
Yep.
That makes no sense. She should still get something.
No, the
That's
ready
why
to
I
action
said
was
attack,
to
and then I
behead
was like,
it once Farina hits it and kind of knocks it down. Was the whole idea
That
of it.
is stupid.
That is a ready to
Yeah,
action. It is
it's-
very specific.
So if your ready to
Well, I
action
don't
is
get to
wrong, you
attack
get
it.
nothing. That is
Exactly.
stupid.
That is
And that's
100%
why
how
it's
ready to actions
general
work.
or specific. He was like, it's general, so I said, fine, then I want to
You
attack
can
it.
either
but the
make
way
it
I'm going to
specific
attack it
or general. You
depending on how.
specifically wanted to behead
What
it.
happened?
It can be specific or
No,
general.
I said attack, and then I specified if it goes down, I want to behead it. Otherwise, I want to just attack it,
Yes,
and
and
that's
you
why I
cannot
was
do
asking.
both. You can say I either want to attack it when Farina hits, or you can say I want to behead it, which is a different action than just an attack, when Farina hits.
That's stupid.
It is how ready to actions
Yeah.
work. I agree, they're very particular. They're very annoying to do.
Oh, I don't think that's the thing that's stupid.
Alright,
That's ready to
Let's
action.
move
And
on.
it also takes
Will
your
it get-
reaction, so you can't use your uncanny dodge as well. So totally, what do you want to do?
God, fine. You know what? I'm just gonna go for a while.
Alright, totally, what do you want to do?
Will it get an opportunity to attack if I leave?
It is
go
not
for the
functioning
head.
right now, so no, it will not.
Oh yeah, it's on the ground. I downed it.
I'm gonna run over to the head.
You with
Alright.
the head.
Assuming it's
Head's
over
right
here?
here.
Oh no, I threw it
Yeah,
over
you
there.
threw it
That's
over here.
right. So now do this, do this, do this, do this.
Okay, what do you
And
do to the
spacebar.
head when you get over? Oh, you started
Spacebar,
from a different
spacebar.
spot. You started from here, but that's still 25 feet, so you're good. I'm just gonna move you.
Okay. Hey, I lost all my
Just
stuff.
right
I
click,
hit
right
escape
click,
and everything.
right click to get rid of it. Right click, right click. Yeah, there you go.
I'm
Good,
right
good.
clicking. There, I had to do it like 4 times. Okay, now I'm gonna throw the head out into the hallway so it can't see us. Or I still have movement. So can I just, like, as I'm running, grab it by the hair so it can't bite me, and run towards the door and throw it out?
Yeah, you can. We'll go with that. So you throw it out, boing, 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 as it bounces to here, and it can't see. I love it.
But I'm gonna run as far as I can after it because I want to go kill it. So that's
So you're
25.
gonna go, like, right there.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so boing, boing, boing.
But to where it can't see me.
All right. It can
Great.
kind of see you, but I mean, there's not much it's really gonna do there. So this troll body, once again, gets up, and it will try to bite you, Chalandar, as it has disadvantage since it is blind. Oh wait, it can't bite. That's right. It's just clawing.
I have an option to reload application and go back to the joint scene. I'm gonna hit reload because I can't get rid of it. So I'll be right
It
back.
misses because of that.
It can't bite.
It won't go away, so
And Sanos, this troll will try to bite and claw you. Where's my bite? There it is. I can comfortably say, Sanos, that you are unconscious.
Alright, whatever.
On 29 damage. And it
Whatever.
moves over towards... let's see. We'll roll a d4. 1 to 2 is Farina. 3 to 4 is totally. Oh, I'm rolling public. Alright, 1 to 2 is Farina. Hey, buddy. There you
go.
are.
I'm ready to die.
All right, and then we have Sanos. Make a
Okay.
death save. Let me let Wendy in. She's a little crazy.
So basically, never do a ready to action because they're stupid.
I think it's like ready to action. If you know someone's going to come around a corner, then you have a ready to action. Otherwise, I agree. Seems kind of dumb. Ooh, you really saved.
How with my little girl? Blat. All right. Nice, Sanos. Nice. End your turn, and we'll go to Chalandar.
Okay. Can I go up and sorry, this guy up here? Can I go up and attack him?
Yeah, you can go up and attack him. Oh, this one gets an attack of
Okay.
opportunity with disadvantage anyway, so it's not going to hit, probably. Yeah, it misses. So you're good.
Okay. Okay. Come on. There we. Okay. And then we're going
Okay.
to vampiric touch the guy.
Okay. That's fine.
Give you a chance to run away.
Here's the thing. I don't want to hit you. If I run away, then I won't have an action to attack it. And now I'm kind of pincered against a wall. So you know what? This is
Well,
fine.
if he knocks the troll
This
down,
is fine.
then you'll be able to get away and not need to disengage.
True.
So there is
If
that. That is a good if.
Oh.
if
Yeah, the 11 does not hit.
see.
Okay. Can I try to take out the candle and light them on fire with the? Oh, we don't want this one. This one is a fire one.
Yeah.
To interact with an item
okay.
like that would
Who
be
went
an
down?
action.
Who went down?
Who went
That
down?
would be
Sanos.
Sanos who's down.
Okay. So we need to do a healing word on Sanos.
Yep.
Okay. And then it consumes. There you are, Sanos.
What I
I
get?
have an idea.
8. All right, that's good. Max.
Yeah, that's maxed out.
Yeah.
And that's my turn. Don't even have time to preach.
I have an idea.
Alright, what is your idea?
So if I move here, I can cast Shatter without hitting Chalandar.
Interesting.
I'm using my brain.
Oh.
It's hard.
All sorcerers using their
Not
brains. What
Shatter,
is this?
Thunderwave, rather. No, I want to cast Thunderwave, not Shatter. I said Shatter. I meant Thunderwave.
Okay.
We're going to use my bonus action to expend 2 sorcery points to give myself a level 1 spell slot. Bop. We're going to roll a d20 to make sure I don't explode or grow a tail or something.
Unfortunately, it's a success.
Cool. Cast the spell. And we're gonna put it. Bop.
Nice, nice. Let's see if it makes the save.
Oh, dang it.
It does make the save. Wow. As a loud cacophonous sound goes through the entire area.
Hoping to get it out of my face.
Oh, thunder.
But oh well. We tried.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to end turn then.
Alright, totally.
Alright, well, I am almost dead. But I guess I can still attack. So I'm gonna have to probably attack it and do a feat to get away. So we do the move. Well, oops, control. Dunk. 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 And control click on space. And now I gotta do martial arts.
Hoppa.
21, yay. Okay.
21 hits, and it goes down from that attack.
Oh, good. Can I behead it with my bonus action?
No,
Okay.
takes a main action.
Beheading
to
is
do
an action.
so.
If we've learned anything from this fight, beheading is an action.
Beheading is a full action.
Yes.
Boo.
Well, since it is down, I'm going to move back a ways, just a little bit out of the way, because I'm almost dead.
Yeah, right.
All right. All right. So, end your turn, and then we'll get to the lovely trolls. All right.
It's
So
blind and you can't see me, so that's good at least.
that's why it
But
only
the
moves
head's probably
15
moving its
feet.
way in.
As you see this head. Oh no! Come on, get here. You see this head use its tongue and teeth to try to get a little bit further, as it
Disgusting.
takes an entire round to move 5 feet.
Gosh.
This is disgusting. I don't like
might
this.
I might have to just go play kickball here in a moment.
Yeah, kick it way, way up the hallway.
This
Kick it down
one
the stairs.
on the
Down the stairs would be better.
random roll, it chose to go for Farina. Farina, what is your AC?
It's 16 because I still have my mage armor.
Be very glad you
Oh,
have your
that's not
mage
bad.
armor, because that
I
makes
know.
only the bite hit you for 10 damage.
Nice. That's good.
Mm-hmm. And then go to Sanos.
Okay.
Saving throw. Yeah.
Oh, totally. You also see like a small little stub growing where its neck is at, as if it's starting to
Creepy.
regrow its head.
I don't like that.
Doesn't work.
It's still gonna take a while though. I can still go play kickball.
You can. Yes, my little girl. You're crazy, I know. You demand that the doors open all the time. So you
Here
can
we go.
play and go in and out, and you don't like the door being closed. Alright, Sanos, what do you wish to do?
I want to behead it.
It is not dead. So you
Yes.
cannot do that.
You said it was.
It
it's
was
prone, right?
down, and then on its turn it came back up.
Kyle,
Because it does that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seriously about to lose it.
It's trolls!
Yeah, these
Trolls
trolls,
are
man, this is
annoying.
not,
I don't like this.
nothing easy.
You have to.
I mean, it's like I want those arcane elemental thingies back again. At least they stayed down.
Yeah, I mean, you've killed them like twice now, but they just keep coming back.
Alright, can Chalendar behead?
Well, yeah.
Mm,
Well, I can smash it with my mace. That's about it, though.
that's a no.
Someone beheaded it before.
That
the
was
other
totally,
one.
because totally had a sharp object. But yeah, that's you were able to see that, but you can't coordinate too much in combat. What do you wish to do, Sanos? Oh wait, Sanos, you
Just
were prone,
drop
weren't
it.
you? Because you were unconscious over here, right?
I don't know, Kyle. What are you gonna do to screw me over now? I mean, just tell me.
Dad.
So
Yeah, she would.
you lose
Yeah.
half your
Yeah.
movement, so you only had 15 feet. So you had to use your bonus action to dash. Is the good thing since you're a rogue. So you only have a main action.
Yeah, because prone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine,
What
what-
troll
How
is.
far did she go?
She was only able to go here with her movement, but with a dash, her bonus action, she's able to go here. So excellent. You hit for 8 damage.
Okay.
Do you want to add
Dab.
sneak attack to that?
I want to
Yes,
reroll.
down it.
No, you want to reroll it? Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
And it is
It's down
prone.
again.
Prone and technically dead, of course. Technically.
Also have sharp object if need be.
Technically.
I got a pokey poke.
Alright. Do you wish to end your turn?
Well, I can't do anything else. I have no bonus action or anything again. So,
Life.
Alright, challenge.
suppose that's it.
Annoying.
Okay, can I smash it with my smash the head or the neck area to decapitate it with my mace?
It won't decapitate it, but it'll smush it.
Smoosh.
Well, I mean, okay. Let me smush it. Let me. I'm gonna aim for the eyes so that it can't see anything.
Okay, okay. So you try
There
to
you go.
smush the eye area. Gotcha. All right, so you're able to pluck the eye
Do I have
area.
to, do I have to,
No, you don't have to roll.
do I have to
You don't
roll
have
or
to roll.
anything? Or
It's a corpse right now, so you don't have to roll. Okay.
Okay. Well, I never know. You know, they get
It's a good
getting
question.
back up
It's a good
again.
question.
So
All right, so if you're ready,
I'm
you can
smashing
end
the
your turn.
eyes. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Serena, what do you wish to do?
Cool. I have a dagger. I'm gonna cut off its head.
All right, so you cut off its head.
Nice. And I'm
Now
gonna.
you got to destroy that head.
And then what do you
Yeah.
want to do?
Do I still have bonus action?
Yes. Since you use your main action to
I'm
cut off.
gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna get another first level spell slot because I'm using them a lot, and I
Alright.
still have 3 sorcery points.
All right,
Ooh,
so
well,
you are.
you should use.
Uh-huh.
Don't you have a fire cantrip?
No. When have
Oh,
I
I
ever
thought you
had
had, like,
that?
Firebolt or something like that.
Firebolt is it's a cantrip, but it's not. It's an action.
And
Yeah,
Isn't it?
because
Yeah.
then there's the one down here that you could destroy with
I already
fire.
used my action.
To decapitate,
okay.
yes. As you are holding
Sorry.
the head,
Oh yeah, to get decapitate. I'm sorry. You go ahead. Go ahead.
and you wanted to hold the head, correct? Or did
No,
you
I
just
have-
want to sever it?
yeah. Sever it.
You just sever
Cut
it.
it.
Okay.
I don't want to touch the thing.
Okay, so you just sever it. Cool.
Yeah.
And then-
I use my bonus action to get first level spell slot.
It's
Because
gonna connect again. It's gonna heal up at the neck.
Mm-hmm.
I
You
don't
gotta
know, kick
down
it.
the hallway. You gotta kick it down the hallway.
Kick it down the hallway. I could
All right, so
kick
you
it.
just do a small kick
Yeah.
because there's a head right there. Well, we'll just say that you kick it to that point. Why aren't you showing up? Go.
Where's our head tokens? We need a head. Oh, there it is.
I took it.
I have two
All right.
little square. This is such a weird fight, but okay. And then we have Totally. Your go.
What'd you expect?
I
Well,
expect this to be.
now that I see 2 heads I can operate on, I'm going to grab it by its hair. Mouth can't grab me on the one closest to me. And I'm going to run, or start dashing towards this one so I can grab it by the hair in the other hand where it can't bite me. And I'm going to throw them down the stairs.
Oh yeah, they have to go up
Sure.
the stairs then. Yes.
So, let's see. Boing boing. Boing boing.
And I'm actually going to go a little bit further because that one can like walk a ways. So I'm going to go. I got to do the control thing. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, so you're gonna go a little bit further and then throw?
Yes.
Okay, so where do you want to throw them?
I want to throw them.
Because you're only able to throw 20 feet normally. Otherwise, we're gonna have to roll like make an athletics check to see how far if you can throw them on target or not.
Let's do athletics or not acrobatics. Darn. I'll try to throw them as far as I can and then roll. I don't have athletics, so I'm still gonna roll whatever is closest to it.
Okay. So roll me your athletics to see how far you can throw the heads.
Oh, I'm a -9, but it is going down the stairs, so it's not like I have to worry about them at least getting down the stairs.
Yeah, it's just like where they end up.
Natural 20, natural 20.
11. Okay, so yeah, they're gonna be in a little bit of different areas. It's not too bad. Alright, so you see the heads. Oh no, I didn't want to do that one. I want to do this. You see the heads. Boing, boing, boing. Boing, boing, boing. Go over here. In this
Yay.
area. Alright,
Good.
so
I
that's
should
your
be
turn.
far enough away should be far enough away for them to not get me.
Okay. So, This one has a little stub that has like some small eyes and a super small mouth, as it can see, and barely has a mouth, but is coming towards you as it will try to bite, but it's not going to actually be effective. First person, Sanos. So the bite's not going to matter. This one, however, gets up for a second and then it just stops moving.
As then it falls down.
Yeah, like it starts to get up and then it just stops moving for some reason. This one, however, will try to bite at the closest person, which would be Sanos.
I probably threw the trolls at some other enemy we gotta fight. And it killed the troll somehow.
So, let's see. Sanos, the bite hits you. Do you want to try to uncanny dodge it? Oh, I know, my friend. It's close. It's close
Yeah.
enough for us to get out. Alright, so you uncanny dodge, reducing the 8 to 4. And then the claw hits, which is 11 more damage.
Oh.
Alright, well, I'm down again.
It then goes towards Farina. The random dice love you. And a 12 misses you.
Of course they do.
As we then go to Sanos.
Alright.
I know, my friend. Just have some patience. Slipe it. I know. Alright, Shalendar. Good save, good save.
Alright, I guess it gotta go down.
And you see this troll is like pretty much half the wounds on its body from being full health to being healed. So it's been healing for quite a bit.
Do I have advantage because it can't see me?
Oh no, it can see now. It has a
Head's down
small
low.
little stub of a head with eyes and teeth and a super small nose. It's really repulsive.
It's like
Oh.
Men in Black. You chop that guy's head off and it slowly pops back up again.
Yeah.
Well, I can't do anything else. I can just only thing I can do is vampiric touch it.
Yeah, you can be
Unless can I
Hmm?
can I smash an arm? Well, wait, can I smash its face? I'm gonna smash its face again. Where that stupid where it's growing eyes. I'm gonna smash the eyes. Can I do that?
You cannot call a shot. If you do, I will let you try that, but you'll have disadvantage. So I would not recommend that.
All right, so I'm just gonna vampiric touch it. That's all I can do.
All right.
17.
All right, a 17 hits for 9 damage. As you
Okay.
melt some of the flesh.
Okay. Okay. And then Chalendar has to say, "You have to die. You have to die by the will of Bergie. Die already."
All right,
Pretty much.
Farina, it's your go.
Realist.
Faye is so sick.
This
of
one is the
this,
one
I
you have
love
to
it.
kill with fire. So
This is the one I can kill with fire, and yeah, okay. The one that's down is okay. I can't. It's so close to me though. I don't like that at
I
all.
wanted to hug and bite you.
I don't want hugs.
It has claws,
like
if that
hugs.
helps.
That makes it worse. I
All
don't want claw hugs. I don't know. I don't like this situation at all. I'm gonna try and do a shatter. Not a shatter. A
Thunder wave.
Thunder wave.
Alright.
Because I don't like it being close.
oh, darn it! Darn it! Darn it! Oh well. I forgot to do a healing word on Samus. That wasn't too smart.
Things happen.
Okay, I'm not dead. Dead.
It takes
Yeah,
3 turns.
It'll take some time.
Unless you failed and rolled in
Okay.
that one, yeah. Alright,
Bop.
let's see if you make it. And it does not. So it takes 12 damage and is pushed back,
Yes.
correct?
Yes, it is.
How many feet is it pushed back? 10?
10. 10 feet.
All right. And then what do you want to do, Farina?
I'm gonna convert 3rd level spell slot into sorcery points. We're not doing so hot here.
And then do you want to move?
Yeah, heck yeah. Step over Samus into a corner or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can just go over the top of them. They're both down.
No. I don't want to step on people's bodies. I'm gonna move here.
All right. And excellent. End turn, then we'll go to totally.
Here.
Now I gotta run back into the room again. Alright. Drink. That way.
It's 5.
Oh, you're not starting on your token.
Oh. I can go 40 feet. What do I see at this point when I'm at 25 feet?
Click space and then go there.
Clink, clink, clink. Alright, so they're fighting the one up above or the one down below?
Well,
Is the one down below even doing anything?
it seems like it
The
was
one down
just
below
pushback.
has.
Oh, the one down
Yeah.
below is hurt, but the one up top here is not moving at all. You see Sanos is down, Farina is here, Chalandar is here, and this troll seems to be trying to move toward Chalandar, who is always at full health in these fights somehow, it seems. Like
It's the will of Bergie. It's the will of Bergie.
If I move 25, how far can I even get to it? 25, 35.
If you use your
No, I
key to
can't.
do Step of the Wind,
No, I'm not going to do that.
Throw your dagger a couple
No, I
times.
can't. Well, I have 2 normal daggers I could throw. I want to stay far enough it can't get to me, though. So, we'll go one more. Probably can still barely reach me, but now I will throw 2. Well, I gotta pull the daggers, right? So that's half my movement.
pulling the daggers, you get 1 free item interact, and then a second one will be a bonus action. So yeah, you could pull the daggers and then throw both of them since you have extra attack. It works. Like,
Why not?
yeah.
And that still counts as martial arts, right?
No, that counts as daggers.
That's daggers.
Yeah,
I'm
range
not doing
attack.
I'm not doing the +1. I'm just gonna do the normal daggers.
Yep.
Well, the +1 gets back to you the next
He has not
turn.
attuned
Why
to
would
it
you-
yet.
Has not been attuned yet, so I'm.
That's
not
what we
using
had the
it
short
yet.
rest for, right?
You got the identify after the short rest, because it took a
Yeah,
while.
we really didn't.
Oh, that's
We
right.
didn't
Okay,
really
all
have-
right, fair enough.
We
Fair enough.
didn't spend the time to attune it.
Hmm.
Okay, fair enough.
Very nice, very nice. See it for 14 damage.
Wow.
It's 2 daggers sink into this troll, and it's not dead, but it's definitely hurting. And
All right.
alright, the troll's turn. It will move up to you, Chalandar, and it will try to bite, claw, and claw you. As the bite is deflected by your shield. The claw terribly misses, but the second claw hits you for 11 damage.
Okay, 53.
There we go to Thanos.
43.
Remember, heal the Sanos.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'll do that. Do that first this time instead of
Man,
forgetting.
they're making all
Oh.
of these.
Yeah, you are.
That's
Not
good.
bad.
My second success.
Nice.
Okay, is that it then?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to do this first. another max heal.
Nice, nice.
There you are, Stannis. That's all of my healing spells, though, at least for first level.
All right.
Okay.
Let's
All right.
don't go down
Only thing I
again.
can do, I'm gonna do my vampire touch.
9 does not
Looks like
hit.
it misses. Okay, so, and that's it.
All right, Farina.
And it never ends.
Really, it
This
doesn't.
is great.
Fire! Fire!
Fire!
Yeah. I'm just gonna. We're
Oh,
just gonna.
shooting fire, I guess.
Yeah. Gonna move back here, and we're gonna. Yeah. Firebolt, because I'm kind of a little bit hurt on spell slots.
Can you hit is the question. You can!
Yeah.
And with that, it goes down
Nice.
and it dies as we end combat.
Yay! And it's
Because
3
it does not regenerate. Excellent. That is where we will end the session. As you all...
Oh my word.
spent like an hour dealing with trolls. But yeah, that's where we'll end the session. And Joe.
So what's... Yeah, alright. Just trying to figure out for the... So I get the bottom troll, you kill it with fire. But the fire troll, would you kill it with? Harsh language or something?
Good question.
Lots of cold.
Drown
Freeze
it?
freeze.
Vicious mockery.
Vicious mockery. Yeah.
Kindness.
Well, that is where we
Alright,
will
well,
end the session.
Okay, fair enough. We'll plunder the room next time.
Indeed. And I'll see you all next week.
Alright.
Sounds good.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See ya. Bye.
So Twitch chat, that is the end. Well, to YouTube also, that is the end of this fight. They had a lot of fun with their other items. I did not anticipate that there was going to be a troll fight that lasted this long. And yes, I do make it so that the trolls are a bit more interesting, as every combat should have some form of lore that builds into the world, some sort of surprise, something to add to the players, maybe loot something. And that's what I try to incorporate in most of my games, or at least just, provide a very hard fight because I need to get there, or something as a, like with the golems before and the other ones, as a progression to show like that these were arcane masters who made some of it. There always has to be something that these fights portray. They can't just be, oh well, you fight to fight. It's like, no, there's going to be more to it. So that's why this troll is a little bit different, and also it makes it so that it's not just obvious like, oh, troll, fire acid. Like, no. Trolls should be a bit interesting sometimes, especially when you're in an area that calls for it. So with that, I will see you all next time in quite a few hours. But until then, keep rolling.